Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Pretty Poison, a South African gamer. Oh my goodness, I struggled to get my Twitch to go live. It didn't want to, but we are finally live and I am late today. So I am sorry for that. I hope my sound and stuff is good. It's been a while since I streamed, a couple of months. But I am looking forward to getting back into it. And I'm really upset because I'm late today. I'm behind schedule. We have so many tours to do. So we are going to try and jump right into it. If I can just find my shell. Okay, here we go. So I hosted a shell challenge for this past month basically, where I gave you guys the shell and you had to turn it into something to do with your New Year's resolution. So we are gonna check out today what is everyone's New Year's resolutions, and I'm quite excited for that. I think it's gonna be amazing. Your standard shell challenge rules apply, you know, don't touch the walls, make your own floor plan, add the roof, whatever. So it's pretty basic. I don't need to go through that. I'm sure you guys know shell challenge rules. But we actually need to go to this hashtag. Okay, let's see here. Okay, no late entries. So I've got everyone placed already in the world, so we can just hop through it. We are starting off, so I'm going in order of upload. But if you guys are here in Twitch chat, I do have a channel point redemption. It is called, what is it called? Okay, so it's called Tour My Next for 500 channel points. If you claim this and you entered a shell for my challenge, then I will tour yours next, you know, bump you up in the list. Why not? Because you showed up for the stream. But if you didn't, don't worry guys. The whole tours is going on, not Twitch, YouTube. So I'll put the VOD there for you guys to check it out. Okay. I had a little itch in my eye. Let's see. I wonder how bad is my Twitch delay. I hope it's not too bad because I was really having problems with it. But we are gonna move on now. So our first person, I'm gonna put their name on screen. I made these little visuals, so there we go. Now touring. We are touring StringerSimmies. StringerSimmies, if that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I say your guys' names wrong, but StringerSimmies. Okay, let's see. Sim Unity Haven House, a warm space for Sims in need. Grab a hot meal, freshen up, relax, and connect with a caring community. Created for the New Year's resolution, inspired by my New Year's resolution to volunteer more at my town citizen center. Okay, Sims in the screenshot by Justin's Justice, based NPC, Lydia Ackerson, that word, Lilith Hayes, and Sihu. Sihu Tiny Moon, Ginger, and yeah, no CC and no mods. Obviously, how else would I tour it? There's maybe debug and live edits. That's perfect. I love it when you guys use debug. I use it all the time. So they didn't say where they want their house to be put. So I think, let me just confirm it is that house. Yes, okay. So that will be this house here. I made it a generic lot. So what we're gonna do quickly is go into my Sims little household. And then we're going to visit the generic lot. So ideally, I think you would use that venue type that came with Adventure Awaits. I think that would be a good setup for this lot. But I didn't have time to do that whole setup now, so I just made it a generic lot type. Okay, this is my Sim self in her New Year's makeover. So that is how she looks. So we're going to quickly travel and then go to this lot by StringerSimmies. Okay, we put up the walls. It is 9 AM. I'm looking for a nice, like, sunny time. Let's see, how would 11 be? It's a little better. Anyways. So I generally play with a shader in my game, but for these tours, I'm not going to use a shader because I don't want it to change how the build looks that you guys made. So therefore, I will just keep it as is. Let me just, okay, there we go. So this is StringerSimmies build. They want to volunteer more at a community house. so we can check this out. This looks really awesome. I love the bicycle rack that was put here in front and the little signs. We got a bird feeder as well. Oops, don't go up, go down. We got a bird feeder. There's some wind chimes by the entrance. We're gonna go around the house quickly, then we'll come back to the entrance. So over here we have some Sims playing chess and another entrance. I like that there's like multiple entrances, so you can come in from any side, and it looks very much like a community lot because it has this it's like an electrical box type thing, if I am not mistaken. Okay, so in the back we have some seating area over here. We have the basketball hoops, you know, people gotta stay active. And we have a swing set, which I think is nice for all ages. So yeah, just a little cozy, friendly, little chill area where they can come sit outside, get some fresh air and that kind of stuff. We got the big dumpster over here. There's a few bins around the outside I saw, which is perfect because you don't want litter. And now we're gonna go to the inside. Let's see. It's very spacious. That's the first word that comes to mind. It's very spacious. I love that. Look how you stack the chairs. That is so realistic. Like, I love these realistic touches. We got some seating areas, so this is where the people would like come sit and dine. We have the TVs over there for some entertainment. I love the curtains by the archway. That is like a real nice touch. Love that. Then you can see the Sims outside. We got a shoe rack, so I assume if you guys come into this place you must take off your shoes, you know, which is fine. It's a sign of respect, so I don't mind doing that. Welcome in, Alchemistic Sims. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you are having a lovely day. You now have one poison bubble. That's so exciting. Your first poison bubble. That's awesome. This is probably, is this reception? So I guess when you come in the house, then you like check out the reception first. You're the early bird. Yes, you are the first person here today. Okay, so we have the clothing rack. They can hang their coats and whatever. So just like a little nice reception area when you come in. We got a vending machine. You can buy some snacks. And then let's see if we go through the archway. What do we have? Okay, this is like a buffet. Yeah, this is like, there's a lot of food. You can see people come here to eat. Look at all these rice cookers. You got all these dishes. This side we got snacks. You have, it looks almost like goodie bags. You can just grab and go or something. I love that. You got your drinks over here. You can have some juice. And here's the dessert table. Then we got a bathroom as well. This is lovely, and hello. This is lovely. This is from StringerSimmies. This is the first tour in my shell tours today. I am a bit late for stream today, so yikes, I'm a bit nervous about that. But yeah, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Okay, so this is the bathroom. You also have a bunch of supplies here. I can imagine people will come in and help themselves and, you know, just go, you know, just come grab some supplies and then head out. You know, people do all sorts of weird stuff. Okay, we got towels over there. We'll go in those doors now. I see these doors, so there's something there. Maybe showers. Got all your basins. There's more than enough for multiple people to use the bathroom at once. You have your toilets that also offer privacy, so you don't have to worry about peeping toms. Then we have these doors over here, so that would be, it's a shower. Okay, so we could just go across. They probably look the same. Love that. So there's about 3 showers, 3 toilets, 3 basins, so 3 Sims can use the bathroom at once. I like that. Also, I like the color, you know, like it's like a turquoise color from the toilet stalls matches the tissue box. That's a nice touch. And the door. And here is a lot of blue accents as well, so that's really awesome. Then we are gonna hop to this other side. So this is like the kitchen. I'm guessing staff would go in here, not the guests that are at this place. So then the staff come in here and make food. Somebody dropped their fresh vegetables on the ground. How dare they? They are wasting food. Oh my goodness. Okay, but anyways, I love the, I think it's garden to table kit that this item comes from. That is so cool. I love it. And then we got the dish rack above the basin for the dishes. And yeah, just this little opening so they can see out and maybe socialize and stuff like that. The teal is cute. How dare they, Roots? Exactly. Like, there are kids starving in Africa and these Sims are wasting their vegetables. But anyways, we got some cleaning supplies over here. You gotta keep the place clean, and also safety. That is very important. And then that is the interior, I believe. So we're gonna quickly check out. Remember guys, I have a lot of build tours, whatever, to go through today, so I don't want to take too long per tour. We're gonna try and go as quick as we can, but still look at everything, of course. So I'm just doing like an overview to make sure I didn't miss any rooms, but I think we got everything. So that is our lovely build by StringerSimmies, and it is on the gallery. You can find it. It's called PPS Shallow 4. You'll find a few builds with that name, but this is a lovely build. I'm gonna put a cheer in the chat. Let me quickly get it. I have some new like alerts and channel points and stuff that everyone can play with if they want to, but we got a cheer over here for StringerSimmies. Thank you so much for your build. I really love it. I think you did an amazing job, and I love your New Year's resolution. It is really awesome. Next up, we got Chloe. x_Chloe98. Let me change the overlay here. Sorry guys, it's not Chloe. I skipped one. Bad me. That is bad me. It's Josereme. If that's how you say it. I hope that is right. Josereme? But if I say it wrong, I am sorry. I do not know. You can reach out to me and correct me or whatever. But my take on the shell, bookstore on the right, and owner's townhouse on the left. The New Year's goal is to start reading again. Oh, that's a lovely goal. So we got a bookstore with a residential. So I did move my sim into this place. Let me just go into manage worlds. I don't need to save. We're not going to save here. Okay, then I placed the build here because they didn't say where I should place it, so then I just put it like in Newcrest, most of the builds. So we're gonna load in here and check it out. I love that it's a bookstore and an apartment type thing, so it's like a small business at your house type of situation. That's how I would use it. Firstly, I love this color scheme. The brick with the black is like one of my most favorite color schemes. So really love that. Can you walk around? Oh wait, is my autonomy turned off? Yeah. Okay, there we go. I release you from the no autonomy state. You can go and have some fun, Simmy. But we are gonna check out this bookstore first. I think we do bookstore first. So we have it's very cozy type of vibes here on the outside. I love this. The benches, all the potted plants. You got customized potted plants. I noticed these. So this is very clever. You got your, I think it's base game cup with the forks and spoons in it. They used it as a jar. Not a jar, what's the word now again? Like the pot for your plants. I can't think of the word now. I'll just like a vase type situation. They use that, and then they also use this base game, like I think it's like a hamper where kids put their clothes in or toys or something. They also use that as a plant vase and pot or whatever. This looks really awesome. I love that so much. That is very clever, like honestly. Okay, let me just see. Yeah, what is this? Okay, we got some cupboards over here. Very interesting. I'm not quite sure what that is meant to be, but I'm sure it has a reason and a purpose, and it does look pretty. I like the colors of it. Love the dark browns. Definitely, I love it too. But we want to look at the bookshop first. Let me go this side. Okay, yes, also like these cupboards placed all around. Oh, maybe it's like where you can donate books. You throw it in the thingy to donate books or something like that. I'm not sure. But anyways, I like how the mailbox is like put in the pillar. I think this is a debug pillar, so it should be functional, the mailbox. I'm gonna go up the stairs. We'll see if there's a backyard later on. So this, ooh, I don't want to zoom out too much. This is the bookshop, and can I just say how an amazing job you did with making it filled with books. Like there's a lot of books and it's everywhere. And also I love the colors, you know, like generally there's the blue, green, red, cream color books going around. There's a lot of blues. Love the wood colors. This is awesome. We got our desk over here, maybe like the librarian, they're gonna sit over here. I love the sign. These like ball lights are really pretty. So this is like, if we were working over here, this is how we would see the place. It's really cozy. And there's a couch, so you can actually sit here and read a book. Then we got two doors. So the first one is a bathroom because that's what it shows, you know. My camera is bugging out. Oh, the Sims camera. Oh, you know what? It's because it's a 1x3 room. Then the Sims camera gets weird. But we got a little like public toilet over here, so you can, you know, if you need to go in public, there is a place for that. And then through this door, something's tickling me. I have the fan on behind me, so it's like blowing my hair, and then it's like tickling my face. Okay, so this door goes into the house, so you can actually access the house and the bookshop from the inside as well, not just the outside. But we're gonna go through the entrance. So I just want to go out and reset my camera. Oh no, go away, welcome wagon. We do not welcome the welcome wagon. So this will be the residential side of this build. Let's see. Oh, this is so pretty. I love the couches used for this, and the green stands out so nicely with the brown and the cream colors. And that fireplace is gorgeous. Love this. Big ass TV. You guys know I love a big ass TV. Got some nice decorations all over your potted plants. We have a mirror. Yes, like these columns over here, these wooden columns. That adds a nice touch to the kitchen. And our dining table, got some bread over there. This kitchen is so lovely. I like I love the browns that is used in this build, like the dark browns is really pretty. Got some deco, you got your fruits, pans hanging around. Coffee machine and microwave. This is lovely. And also a dishwasher because we are lazy and don't want to do dishes. We're gonna start by this door. So behind door number 1 is a bathroom. I love that, and I like that there's a red towel, so it breaks the color a little bit from the green that is in the living area. We got the shower tub combo, the toilet, and the basin. This is it's got everything you need. It's not over cluttered, but at the same time it is beautifully decorated, so I really love that. Then we got, yes, also a shelf with some decorations as well that is nicely put together. And then we're gonna go through the store. I had to see now, like, where's the next door? Did I miss it? Okay. So this is like the book corner, because obviously the person living here has a bookstore or a library, so they're gonna have a place in their house that is a little book corner. And this again is very cozy. I love the colors. The green stands out nicely. I don't know what just happened to my sim. I heard an in-game sound, but anyways, we have a balcony or a porch, whatever you would call it. So you can come out here, look at the stars, like literally look at the stars. It's hanging on the wall. You can take a seat here, read a book, grab a blanket, very cozy vibes. This side we have a hot tub. I did not expect that. That is a real surprise. Got your towels hanging around as well for when you get out the hot tub. This is awesome. And then you have a bit of a backyard as well over here, so you can always add stuff here, or just, you know, come sit on the grass. I like how the grass is done. You can see like it's kind of been mowed or something. That is really cool. I like when people do such. I myself forget to do that. Like, I literally forget. But anyways, hang on. Oh, okay, it's part of the house. Sorry, we're gonna get there now. I thought it's behind the bookshop, but it's not. It's like part of the house. Okay, so we're gonna go back in through this little study book nook type of corner. Oh, I see. So the white doors is for the house stuff, and then that brown door goes to the bookshop. I like that it's a different color, so you know that is business, this is personal. That is cool. Then we got this door. We have a bedroom. Again, we have those lovely hanging stars. I love that. I hate that this camera is weird. We'll just ignore it. But this is really pretty. Again, it's a very cozy room. I like the colors of this brown color for this cupboard. It's a nice swatch, I must say. And they have a computer as well, so that is good. Then they can do business and stuff, you know. If you have like a small business, you need a computer to check up on your business, do research, all that kind of stuff. Last door is another bedroom. Okay, this mirror was trippy. I was for a second like, where am I? But it's a mirror. Okay. Oh, nice. I like how you like stack the shelves or the cupboards and made like this frame for the TV. That is really cool. Then we got this bed, colorful, love that. Also computer, perfect. And then yes, the door, the other door to go to the backyard. And this bedroom most likely has a ensuite bathroom because we got a door over here. And definitely, yes. Okay, so this is the master bedroom basically, because they have their own bathroom. And I love this bathroom. That rug in that swatch is also really pretty. This is really pretty. And then, like I said, the brown door. Hey, where am I? I'm getting lost. The brown door is then the bookshop. So we're gonna go out here quickly and then check if we do this. We just make sure that's the hot tub, master bedroom, the little book corner, living area, the bookshop. Okay, and there's no basement, just checking. But this is such a beautiful build. If you want it, it is on the gallery by Josereme. And yeah, thank you so much for your entry. I'm gonna put a cheer in the chat for you. Yay! Thank you, Josereme, for your entry. I really love your build. The color scheme is amazing. We are gonna move on to the next one. Now it is Chloe's turn. So we're gonna check out Chloe. If we can just do that. There we go. The name is on screen, the gallery name, if you guys want to go check her out. She makes such beautiful builds. Can I just say, like, I check her videos on YouTube. Sometimes she streams as well. And her builds is just really amazing. Like the detail put into her builds, love it. I built a library because I want to read books in the next year. Oh my gosh, another book reader for the new year. I love that. So we're going to take this sim that I currently have and we're going to travel to Chloe's library and check it out. Okay, so it's a modern library, and if you guys know me, you know I love modern builds like so much. So this is perfect. I'm half lurking, but I am here playing a game and watch. No problem. Thank you so much for lurking. I really appreciate it. And I hope you are enjoying your game. You can say what you're playing if you want to. You don't have to. As long as you are having fun. Okay, so it is nighttime. We're probably gonna want to make it daytime. So we can just cheat a little over here. And can I get a heat wave? I don't want my Sims to die. I'm so scared my Sims die. But anyways, this is so pretty. Okay. I'm playing Rise of the Tomb Raider. It's the second in the reboot trilogy. What did I say? But that sounds awesome. I like Tomb Raider. That is cool. I don't play it, but I mean, I like checking it out and stuff. So we got this lovely modern library. I love the concrete on the outside matched with the wood. That is such a nice combo. You have your public parking lot over here. So we see we already have some guests over. Also, yes, already a lot of Sims walking around. So this is a very like popular spot. Like it's already popular in the save file. I love that. So yeah, seating area, yeah, outside in the front. I love how the lights are laid out on the floor. I never know how to like place lights on the floor. I always struggle with that, but this is, it's brilliant. It looks awesome. So we got the seating areas to the sides. You have some decoration. There's a vase, some pot plants. That statue thingy, is it from Refined Living? I'm not sure, but I want to say it is. Love this door. I often use this door in modern builds. It is beautiful. And it's very big. So we're gonna start, pick a side and start. Let's go left. Okay, so green and this wood color. perfect color combo. Love it very much. Very cozy, perfect for book lovers. I noticed book lovers like that color combo, like the green and the dark brown. It's a great combo. So we're gonna go over here. You got some seating area, very modern. We have some chess tables. We got 2 Sims already battling it out here on the chess set. Who's gonna win here? He's cheating! Did you guys see that? That Sim literally is cheating. Oh my gosh, we just witnessed it. We have camera evidence. No, I do not want free money. You just ruined my tour. Stupid Sims. Okay, anyways. I love this windows. I don't think I've ever used these windows, but I really like them. It's like just wooden bars. I don't think there's like a glass, so it's kind of open, but it has the bars. Okay, then we have like a million bookshelves. So yeah, it's like books for everybody, literally. There's a million books. If we come to the back, we have some nice cozy gamer setups. I like that you use the cozy gamer computers and stuff. This is very cute, but also very modern. Love it. Got some games on the table, some controllers. You can come and stream here. I see there's like a microphone, so we can pretend there's a camera as well. You can literally come stream in the library. That's so cool. Yeah, some decoration on the wall there. Again, lovely choice of windows. It's like those ones that angle out. That is really cool. Also, we got a platform in here. I love platforms. That is awesome. So you got 3 setups. So, you know, 3 people can come and maybe they game together even. You never know. But I love the pink one, obviously. Okay, then we got some more bookshelves, some more chairs, lovely rug. Oh, what are you reading? Some romance novel? Must be. And then we also have these shelves over here. I forgot. I think it's also the refined living room, that one, that kit. But I like this. And some book nook elements as well, like this little, it looks like a house bookshelf type of thing. Love that. And you got some candles and just some decorations. Then we go over here. You got a cozy fireplace. You see, I wanted to say cozy and fireplace at the same time. Oh, sometimes the things I say is just so like, what the heck. But here is a cozy fireplace area to sit and read a book. I will totally come sit here if it is cold. I wouldn't recommend it for the summer. Lovely lights as well. We got some books over here as well, and the comfy gamer candles. They are very cute. Then you have some wall art over here. That is from Book Nook, I believe. And then a little seating area. That's again, there's the entrance we came in. So then yeah, is the bathroom. That is slick bathroom. I did not expect this, you know. It doesn't look like a community bathroom. It is too fancy and too pretty. This is really nice. I like it. And the touch of the flowers, not flowers, plants on either side. Really pretty. This is amazing. Love it. And then I saw we have another big ass door here in the back. Let's see what is there. Okay, so this just like goes to the backyard, but we can see how the back of the place looks. Ooh, we got a dumpster area and there's some boxes and trash lying around. And specifically, it's the boxes that has like a book on it. That is so clever. Such a neat detail. Like I said, guys, like Chloe's builds has so much detail. It is really amazing. And then we got a tree over here, some plants. It's those base game bushes that have like the Christmas lights. I love those. That's really pretty. And then as you can see here on the roof, we also have some details. So you have like the stone flooring and some plants all over the roof. That is really pretty. And lighting, of course, so you can actually see the place at night. But this is really a beautiful build. I can't go to the gallery. Let's just go home quickly. And hey, oh my gosh, she's gonna die. Can I? Oh man, she's gonna die. That's just my luck. Let's just why is nothing happening? Oh, I need to reset. You know what? I changed the time. We'll just say become a playable ghost. That's fine. Okay. I'm so sorry you guys had to see that, but one of my sim selves passed away. But not to stress, I have placed so many of my sim selves in the save file to tour, so it's no problem. Okay, so this is Modern Library on the Gallery by x_Chloe98 if you guys would like to get it. And they built this library because they want to read more books in the new year, so that is really awesome. Thank you so much for your entry. I think it is wonderful. I love the modern vibes to it because, I mean, you guys know I love modern builds. And I'm gonna give you a cheer, so yay! Okay, so next up we have a house by, how the heck do you say that? Dxecverx. I don't know how to say this, so I'm just gonna say DX, but the full name on the gallery is Dxecverx. I'm gonna put it on screen. There we go. Okay, so you guys can see the gallery ID if you guys would like to get this build that we are about to tour. And then they say new goals for my sim family is have own house and have kid. Oh, that is such a lovely goal. I think a lot of people have that goal, you know, they want to get a new house, grow family, you know, that is very nice. So we're gonna check it out. I should have this build in Newcrest as well. Let's see, we're on our third tour and it's it took half an hour. Okay, we're doing actually really well because I need to make up for being late as well. Oh my goodness. Okay, is it this build? I must just try and figure out again. I did make a photo showing me where all the builds are, but I have so many apps and stuff open at the moment. I'm not gonna go look for that now. I believe it is this house. Let's just load in and then we can double check. Okay, totally this house. I see the bushes and stuff, it just changes a bit because of the weather or the season that we're in, but that is fine. I don't think that is too much of an issue. So this will be the exterior. Can I just say how beautiful the black roofing with the white walls looks? It is such a nice contrast. And the roofing is just amazingly done, because roofing is one of the worst things for me in Sims. It is so difficult sometimes with like tricky shapes of a shell or something like that. So really amazing already. Love the windows used as well with the plants at the bottom. That is really cool. We got a bench by the entrance. You got your mailbox against the wall. I also love that mailbox. I don't like the one that stands out. It takes so much space. But anyways. Okay, so we got, this is like the mudroom, you know, by the entrance. You put your shoes, your umbrella, you hang your coat over there. Then we move in, I believe is this the living room? Yes, it looks like the living room. Again, such a cozy build. Like everybody today is making such cozy builds. I really love this. I'm so there for it. So we got this cozy little living space. We got the big round fireplace. I actually never used that item, to be honest, but I like it. And the life and death little chair over there, it's like a beanbag chair, I think, or something like that. I don't know, but I love that little chair. It is awesome. You got your books to read, someone's phone is lying there, they can play music. And then we're gonna check before we go through any doors. Oh, there's bookshelves as well, so the sim can also read a lot. Before we go through the doors, we're gonna check out the kitchen area. So we got this lovely dining room set. I can see a lot of life and death elements here. I think the chairs are life and death, and then the rug is from Modern Lux Kit. Very beautiful rug. Then we got a bar as well. That is, I love doing that. So they put the bar facing the wall and you put it against the wall. So it is still 100% functional. And it saves a lot of space because now you don't have to have open space on both sides of the bar, if that makes sense. Then we got the mirror. We have some pictures over here. I love the olden days pictures on the wall. That is really pretty. And then our kitchen, you got your dustbin. Obviously they said they want a family, so you got this I'll call it like a family schedule, you know, where you set your curfews, who does the chores, that kind of thing. So that's a nice touch to this kitchen. Got your laundry as well. We have some clutter over here, but it's not like overly cluttered, so it is still functional. There's definitely space on the counter for your Sims to make food and all that kind of stuff. This is a very pretty kitchen. I like this shade of the wood. I don't know how to describe it, but it's such a good shade, especially with the flooring as well. Oh, there's my Sim. What is she? She's reading a book. Okay, so door number 1, let us check it out. So door number 1 is a bathroom. This is so pretty. You use the courtyard oasis walls. That is really pretty. We got the toilet, the hamper, you got your towels. There's even an ironing board, a shower, and look at all this clutter. That is amazing. Like, you cluttered this place so well. I love that. It's like a very realistic touch, you know, like you could see someone is living here. They've got all their products lying around, all that kind of stuff. This is really good. And oh, okay, sleek bathroom towels, love that. They actually, it is so slim, that object, so it fits nicely. Like, they've put it here behind the door. It fits perfectly. Okay, so we're gonna go to the door on the right first, because that's the closest to the entrance. So I try and do it like in an order. Wow, this is a kid's bedroom, but this is so cute. It is so cute and pretty. I love the pink pastel pop colors. The little toddler bed. Okay, so obviously when you start a family, I guess like the toddler stage is when they generally would move into their own room, because you know a lot of people keep their newborns in their room and stuff like that. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is it makes sense that it's a toddler bedroom first, and then as they age up, you will adapt the room into a child bedroom, teenager, what. So that is really clever. I love this little strawberry bunny eating chair. It is so cute. They've got their arts and crafts table, which is made out of cardboard. Here's this cute kitty lamp. We got a little corner chair as well. Then we have an abacus and some paper and pens. Obviously the child has got to learn maths and stuff like that, so this makes sense as well. You teach the toddler from a young age already to count numbers. We got some shoes over there, a little height measuring type thing on the wall, so you can see how tall they are. I love how big this room is, and I love the fact that here is this little campers. I wouldn't call it a TV, it's more like a projector TV type of setup. That is so cool. I love that. And then we got this chandelier type of light as well. This is such a cute room. Okay. Next up is the master bedroom, and wow. Like, oh, I see what you did. So you put a wallpaper and then you put that, what do you call it now again? Wainscoting stuff there on the wall. That's something I also never used, but this is gorgeous. It looks gold. Like, this bedroom screams golden, luxury, cozy type vibes. I love that so much. That is really pretty. And then you got the plants hanging as well. You got your little it's like a chicken clock. We got candles over here, cheesy candles. It looks a bit cheesy. We got some stuff like a makeup table and the mirror for your sim to do their makeup and stuff. Their closet, all the clothes hanging. Got some nice wall art, a computer. I love that there's a computer in the bedroom. It's a must-have. And then some books over there. So I saw here is a door, so we're gonna check out this door. It's a little toilet room, so you know, at least there's more than one toilet, especially in a house where you have a family. It's good to have multiple bathrooms. You never know. But this is awesome. Again, I love the wallpaper used for this. It is such a pretty wallpaper. I think we saw all the rooms. I will just do an overview. And then, is there a back door? Yes, we can quickly check out the backyard. Of course, I almost forgot. But I saw in the gallery there's a swimming pool. So I want to check out the swimming pool. Okay, so we got a barbecue area over here. They can sit and hang out with an umbrella. So there is some shade as well. They don't have to sit in the hot sun. And then if we turn around, this is the swimming pool. You got the diving board. You also have a lilo or floaty, whatever you guys call it. This swimming pool water looks very inviting because where I am at currently, it is so freaking hot. It is really, really hot. So I will jump in this pool without no questions. I will just go for it. But this is such a lovely backyard as well. I love the stone used for the flooring and the fence you use to make the borders between the flooring and the garden. That is really pretty. Okay, so we're gonna put down the roof real quick and then see. I did get everything. Bedroom. I love this floor plan. Like the layout is really nice. Bathroom over there. Okay, cool. We did get everything. So if you guys want this build, it is on the gallery by Dxecverx. It is also on screen at the moment above my camera. You can see it. If you guys would like to get this build, yeah, I think it's a lovely family home, and I love the resolution as well that goes with it. So thank you so much for your build entry. It is really amazing, and I'm gonna put a cheer for you over here in the chat. Yay! Okay, next up we have MarcelaACosta. I believe there was a specific lot. Evergreen Harbor. Let's first go over there. Okay. Evergreen Harbor, and that will be this one, I believe. Okay, so Marcela also made a family for us, so we're gonna just read their description. New year, new goals for the Borba family. Rui hopes to improve his gardening skill, reviving an old passion. Tanya aims to get fit with her home gym. Teen Gabriel studies romance, hoping to find a SO, while young Lays practices violin to boost her creativity skill. What is SO? Is it like... I don't know what that is. I'm sorry. With toddler Rebecca and baby Frederico rounding out the family, this 4-bedroom home features open living, covered outdoor area with grill, and a backyard with pool. Neutral decor with Salvadorian touches. My take on the shell. I think that is really awesome. Let me check out the family before we look at the house. So this is Rui, the head of the family, Tanya, Rebecca, we got Lays, Gabriel, and little Frederico. That is so cute. Meet the Borba's family. Rui, a Salvadorian. Oh, I have to read that word so carefully. I never use that word, so... Anyways, charity event organizer, resolves to improve his gardening skill this year. His wife Tanya, an academic director, aims to get fit after 4 kids. Makes sense. Teen Gabriel, part of the school's computer team, hopes to find a SO through studying romance. Young Lace wants to boost her creativity by learning violin. Toddler Rebecca and baby Frederico complete this book-loving family living in Evergreen Harbor, the inhabitants of Casa Borba. Okay, I'm trying to say that right. Let me just change the name on screen quickly here above my camera. There we go. So that's their gallery ID if you guys would also like to check out their family and this build. Okay, so I set the time, but it seems morning time. The sun is that side. It's fine. I just want to see, can you guys move around? Let me just reset them because I fixed the time. Just quickly reset that baby. Because I reset the time with the mod, it makes the Sims bug out a bit, so you gotta like reset everybody. Send alone. Oh my gosh, all these pop-ups. Guys, we're here to tour the build, okay? Can you chill? Can you look after yourself, please, while I tour this lovely build? Okay. Unpause. There we go. They can move on. They can do their own thing. So this is very pretty, the exterior. I love it. It looks kind of modern. It looks very modern. We got the hopscotch over here outside for the kids. You have some bicycles. That's the little kids bicycle. Then you have some bigger ones for the adults and teenager maybe. Also, this is very pretty with like the plants that is put all around. Let's see. We'll go to the backyard from the inside, so I'm not going to go to the backyard yet, but you have like an electrical box type thing over here. I see some nice decorations. I think that's like a debug item. That is really cool. Oh, we got a fairy that is visiting. And then this side we have some plants there by the window, and then we'll get to the backyard a bit later. Okay, so yes, the entrance. We got a house number. They live at 204. Okay, so we come inside. Very cozy vibes again, as is everyone's build. Very cozy. We got a nice big bookshelf, so there's a lot of books. They did say they're like a book-loving family, so that makes sense. You got your little umbrella rack. There's also decoration and clutter in the shelf. Like I can see that bird and the vase. There's some deco over there. Very lovely. And we got our coat rack. We have your light switches and security, of course. Got this rug. It's a nice wood color for the flooring. I like the light color. So that poor baby's crying. I don't even know where's the baby. This is the living room. Look how beautiful the sun is coming in by this glass roof. I'm so glad we got this time setting, because we got a chance to see how the sunlight hits in here through the glass roof. That is so pretty, like really amazing. I love that. Okay, so here's the living room. I love all the clutter. Like there's so much decoration, but it's not like it's overdone, you know, it's like just the right number. Got your plants, got a little record player for some music. They have a telephone, a cookie jar with all the cups over here. Maybe someone is having a snack. There's some keys there by the umbrella. Lovely curtains from Desert Lux Kit. I like the chair over here, like the extra chair. It's got some books next to it as well. So the person in the family who's sitting by this chair the whole time, they are reading books. Then we have this cardboard eco lifestyle type dollhouse for the kids. Maybe they made it themselves, I don't know, but I think that's cool. Some decoration. Let's go back down. Okay. Oh, and yes, an infant pad, so the infant can lie there and play. We got some toys over there. So this is like basically a little play kids area corner in the living area, which I love. You got the, oh, there's the baby. We got the aprons as well for the kitchen. This kitchen is very like modern. Oh, Shane, he's crying. Can somebody pick up the baby? He's just standing there, like, do something about it. I want to put the baby in this thing. What is the problem? Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, please put the baby in there and then we will continue our tours. Thank you so much. Okay, back to the kitchen. So we got some nice clutter. What? I recognize this item, like I've seen it in the catalog, but I've literally never thought to use it. This is brilliant. This is such a great choice for like a clock in the kitchen. That is so clever. Then you got some clutter over here, some spice racks and stuff, your basin, your I always say coffee machine, it's not, it's like the juicer, the blender. In this corner you got your stove, got some pots on the wall hanging there. We have a dishwasher. I'm trying to think of words, like for some reason when I'm streaming sometimes I just can't remember names of stuff, like I just totally forget. We got this nice, it's like a little breakfast nook type of area, I would call it. And then you got your laptop over there, maybe somebody's doing their work. We have a drinks corner, so yes, like your tea set. We have maybe some alcohol as well. and I love all the clutter around that. Then this is the dining area, and that is cute. It looks pinkish, like the table. It's a pinkish shade, which I love. That is really pretty. And a eating chair as well for the toddlers, so that the toddler can eat at the table with the grown-ups. So that is also nice. Now we can go to the backyard. So I'm quite excited to see. I see there's a lot of stuff here. So let me just go like this first, so you can see like the back of the house. It's a nice shape. I love how the roofing was done. Okay, so let's start by the door. When you just come out to your right, if you come out, yes, it's like a barbecue area, and then also like a dining area where you can sit and eat. That is garden to table stuff, I believe. You got some pot plants as well, some clutter, sunscreen. Of course you need sunscreen if you're going to be sitting outside. You don't want to be burning in the sun. Then you have some stuff for your barbecue to season or put sauce on your stuff, and you can grill over here. Then okay, let's go around more to the right. We're gonna keep going right for now. Oops, we're seeing a bit of the inside we haven't seen yet, but it's fine, we'll get there. So you have like a lot of plants, love that. We got a gnome, yes, a little bird feeder, birdhouse type thing. You can also come out here, and then yes, some nice plants, and your outdoors dumpster, so you can throw away your trash. And we got this lovely swimming pool with a diving board. I love flamingos, so I love this towel. You have a little kiddies pool as well, so yeah, basically the whole family can take a dip in the water. It is not like just restricted to the bigger kids or the family, or the adults, I mean. Then we got our seating area over here. You have all your trees, not trees, bushes and plants and stuff, like your vegetables. Although they look a little dead, but that's because of my season setting in game, so don't be discouraged by that. It will work perfectly fine if you're in the correct season. We got a water catcher, yes, some gardening supplies. We got a chest set as well, so there's a lot of stuff to do for skills. And then a outdoor laundry corner. This is lovely, I like that. It's still under a roof. It's outdoors, but it's still like kind of closed up a bit, so it's not entirely outside, which is really cool. Then we're gonna head back inside. We are gonna go through this archway, which is like into a little hallway. So this is now where all your rooms and stuff are. There's a lot of doors, so let's check out door number 1, which will be this one. It is a little toilet room, which is perfect for guests, so they can just use this toilet room. They don't have to like go into your personal bathroom where all your stuff is. So I really like the separation of having this separate toilet room. And it's also nicely decorated. I love the little ocean painting on the wall. And then, oh, dude, not now, we are busy. Where am I? I'm back in the toilet. Okay. So we got this family board as well, so everyone can like work out who does what chores and that kind of stuff, and set a curfew. As you can see, the father of the house just left a loving note for his wife to remind her how beautiful she is, and he loves her every day. I'm just kidding, we don't know what stands there. Okay, so next door is a bedroom. This is a very beautiful bedroom. I love the plants all hanging here in the corner. There's like a use of 3 different hanging plants, so that actually fits well together if you stack it like that. Then we got this collage on the wall of all these photos. You have that pretty picture. It's like flowers and birds. That is so cool. Got some curtains, our cupboards, and some clutter as well, the perfumes and stuff like that. And then here is it's actually 2 doors. So okay, let's do the gym room first. So this is maybe for the mother. She wants to be a bit more active after having 4 kids and be fit and stuff. So this would be most likely for her, which I think is a great use of the space. It's kind of like a smallish room, but it's big enough to fit in a few gym equipment stuff. Okay, then we also have a bathroom for this bedroom. It has its own private bathroom, so you got all your clutter, a toilet and a shower. Got some towels over here, and let's see. Oh, that's a pretty light. Also, by the way, they did the ceiling paint. That's always a nice touch. Okay, so next up we're gonna go to this corner and through this door. Okay, so we got another bathroom, but this time it's like a full bathroom. It's not just like a toilet room. So this is maybe where the kids come and bath and stuff. So you got some of their clutter over there. And this time it's a bathtub, which makes sense for the kids. But I see we also got a shower. So that's nice. You can decide then, do you want a bath or do you want a shower? And you got your towels over here. You can see it's like the kiddies towels. I like that. Okay, then we got some decoration over here. You got the tables. Hello guys, you are going to your bedrooms. We got a hobby board as well. This is nice decoration for like kids in the house, because there's your storybooks. Some kid made this with their handprint on it, and maybe another kid made these little pot plants. That is really cute. Okay, so this door we have the nursery room. Oh, this little one is already potty trained, or maybe they're independent, I'm not sure, but that is cute. They can potty on their own. Okay, so we got a lot of like galaxy, spacey, planet stars type posters and pictures here. So that is the vibe for this room, I guess. And you got your, yeah, definitely, look at that. We got the rocket ship, more planets. You have that height measuring wall decal. We have the rocket ship. This is his bedroom actually, not the toddlers. So it's the little boy's bedroom. Okay, everybody's coming in here now. It's like they're following me. Ooh. Somebody's farting. Okay, next up is, this is the toddler bedroom and I believe kids bedroom. So the two girls, they are sharing a bedroom, which is perfectly fine. This is also really pretty. I love all the pinks in this bedroom. So we got this cute chair. There's a little art table. We have this bed with the canopy, and I love that base game giraffe in the colorful swatch. That is like my favorite swatch for that item. And then we got some cute wall art. We have the cupboard with their clothes in it. Yes, the girls' bed. Yeah, is the paper arts and crafts item from the what adventure weights thingy again. And then yes, the magnet board where they can put the magnets on and stuff. We have postcards as well. Maybe she has pen pals, you never know. And then a violin as well, because the girl said she wants to learn creativity and learn the violin. So it makes sense, you know. Once again, there's a lot of skillful items in this build. Okay, and then the last bedroom would be Gabriel, the teenager, or is he a young adult? I can't remember. Teenager, I think. This is his bedroom, and he's got a lot of posters. So this bedroom screams teenager. He's got his bed. He's busy reading a book over there. He's got a guitar, so he's a cool dude. Got some paddles on the wall. His closet with some more books. His computer, he's got like a legit gaming setup, so he can maybe also be a bit of a gamer. And he's got more books. He's got games as well. He likes music because there's a lot of musical elements as well there, like these pictures. And some candle, you know, all sorts of clutter, which is just perfect for this room, for a teenager's bedroom. He also has a computer, not a computer, a TV and a gaming console. So he has the gaming console and a computer. He's actually spoiled, not gonna lie. But this teenager, he is very lucky. And then he's got also a mirror, which he can check himself out in. Oh, this camera is so janky sometimes. Okay. So we're gonna go out here. Oh my gosh, that thing is so freaky. It's the raccoon thing. I've literally never interacted with him ever before in my game. I just stay away. Okay, let's just see quickly all the living spaces. We got 4 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms, and the outdoor area. Love that. Okay, so if you guys like this build, or you would like to get the family, it is on the gallery by MarcelaACosta. You can also see on screen, I have it above my name, how you can spell the gallery ID, where you guys can get this lovely build. And also this family. So I'm gonna put a chair in the chat for Marcela. Yay, thank you so much for your entry. I really love your build. Okay, next up we have Shelly E1's build. Now Shelly is more of a, I think she's more of a cast creator, but she has been, how can I say, experimenting with building as well, which I think is really awesome. So I look forward to seeing what she has made. I'm just gonna put her name, there we go, it's on screen so you guys can check it out. Okay, Relaxing Resolution is the name of this build. And then let's see, the description is, my resolution is to spend more time relaxing and being present. I want to read more, be in my pool more, more movie time with the hubby, and new baking adventures. Okay, Newcrest Highlands lot. I think I placed it on that lot. So we're gonna quickly go back to Newcrest and then we can check out the lot. Is it this one? I think so. Let's load in and check if it's the right lot. Okay, so first things first, we need to change the daytime because we don't want to tour at night. Let's try 8 AM and see how it looks. It's still dark. Sorry, I'm just trying to get my sim to go inside. Oh, there, all of a sudden it's light. Like, what the heck? We're gonna do heat wave. Hopefully my sim doesn't die. That's why I told her to go inside. Okay. So this is the exterior. I did put the name. Okay, just checking. I love how you have made a garage door as well. That is very clever. Let's see. How did you do this? Did you use a archway and then put something there? Oh, this is a clever way of making a fake garage door. I love that, and it looks really pretty. Then we have this bird bath area over here. That is so cute. I can imagine like all the pretty birds coming and just relaxing because it's so hot. Then I can cool off and splash around in a little bird bath. The house number, that is a great touch. And also this welcome mat is so cute. And we got a gnome. We got a little gnomey. The roofing, can I just say your roofing is really, it's really well done. Like the way you put these pieces together, they work very well. I like the shape of this. Okay, so backyard we'll get to a bit later on. We are gonna first go inside. Is my sim wearing winter outfit in the middle of summer? I made it a heat wave. It should be hot. That is weird. Okay, anyways. So we got the entrance. I see there's a bit of a yellowish tone going on around here. That is really pretty. You have some of your clutter, your bag, your keys, your glasses, your mail. You can hang your hats and scarves. We have an umbrella rack over here, and of course security system and a thermostat. Then we have a bench over here with shoes, so maybe you can sit down there and take your shoes off when you come in the house. And then also some more clutter over here, some pretty plants and cupboards to store stuff. Love that. Also light switches, perfect touch. Then we're gonna go in over here. I see we got a fan on the roof, which is lovely for when it's hot. Then you can put your fan on. Then we have a little seating area. Also now we got like a light blue color scheme going on, which is really nice. It fits with the yellow, like the pastel colors basically. It's a nice color combo. Then we got a bookshelf over here. It fits like perfectly below the window, so that is just like, I struggle to, how can I say, furnish stuff by big windows because it's like I don't want to block the window off, but this is just perfect. Like you managed to squeeze it under the windowsill, so that works very well. Then we got the living area where my sim has already made herself comfortable watching whatever that is, some show. I love this carpet, like the pink touch, that is very nice. Also these book nook couches is also some of my favorite couches. They are so pretty and cozy. Like I just want to go sit on that couch. It looks so soft. But anyways, we got some nice clutter on the table, this cute vase in the corner. It brings some more color into the room, you know, standing out from behind the pastel wall. So that's a nice little pop in the living area. Then behind we have this table with the candles. Love the candles. Got some bags. These plants, these wall plants are so cute. It's like small in a hanging glass jar type of thing. That is really cute. Then we have our dining area. Now you can see it's like, there must be a family living here, right? Because look, there's some, I almost said popcorn, I meant cereal messed on the table. There are keys and small changes lying around. You know, there's definitely a few Sims living here. Then we got the fridge. We have some groceries that somebody has to pack away before the stuff goes off because maybe it's hot. You got your plants over here, maybe some herbs that you grow in, like chives, basil or whatever. A little scale, your vegetables, fruit and vegetables. There's some mail left on the counter, like pay your bills, guys. We got the eggs. I love the eggs. That is a great addition to the garden to table kit. Those eggs is really cool. Then you have your appliances, some more clutter. Look at that dishes. That's a lot of dishes. The poor woman in this house that has to do all that dishes. And then more cupboards. I love, what cupboards is this? Is this cool kitchen cupboards? I like that it has like the glass, you know, this one is solid, but like these ones with the glass, I really like that. That is a great choice of cupboards for the kitchen. We got a little rug. That rug is so cute. I never use it because it's so small, but it actually looks really good here by the basin. Then we have some carrots over here, some clutter, a popcorn machine. Of course, you said something about watching more movies with your hubby, so it makes sense that you would have a popcorn machine to make snacks while you watch movies. So that is really clever, I think. Okay, so we're gonna start off by this door on the right. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Oh, it's the garage, of course. I didn't think about that. But we got a car in the garage. You have your laundry area. The garage is the perfect place for that. You know, it's out of the way. It's not in the main house. It's just out of the way. But I love this. I love these candles. You got your hangers and all sorts of laundry stuff. Here's the extra base. And also the wallpaper from Workshop Restoration. I think it's perfect for a garage, because a garage is a place where you don't really care about like who's gonna go in the garage. You don't generally have your guests go into the garage. It's a place where you work and leave tools and all that kind of stuff, so it's fine if the walls are not painted or whatever. Or at least that's how I see it. Maybe you see it differently, but that's how I see it. Okay, door number 2 is a bedroom. Oh, this pink color though, it is so pretty. Oh, the wind is blowing my hair and then it keeps like irritating me and tickling my face. That's so annoying. Okay, so we got, oh, I see, you got a little alarm clock over here. That also the color, it's like, is it pink or is it white? But it looks pink because of the background. I'm not sure, but that's a great color. Love the bedding. You got your mirror over here, your table, candle. That is a cute candle. Got pictures of your pets, all your cats and dogs maybe. That is so cute. Then I love the way you made like this archway from the master bedroom. And yes, this is what I assume would be the reading corner where you're gonna sit and read all your books. And I love that it is a glass wall, so it's like a sunroom almost, but the ceiling is solid. It's not a sunroof, if that makes sense. Then you got also a fan, so if it's hot at least you can cool off a bit. There's a bunch of books that you can read. The couch, cozy couch. This is really pretty. I love the space, and plus it has the door to the backyard. So now we get to check out the backyard. So firstly, I love that this is now this red color. It's a bit different to the interior, which is nice to have a variety. You got your little juice set as well. You can have some juice. Let's check out the exterior. There's some seating area as well. Here we got some lights, a tree. Every house needs a tree in the corner. That's just building 101. And the swimming pool. I love that you use the pizza floaty. Oh, now I want pizza, like I'm hungry for pizza now. But I love that floaty. And then you got a diving board, you got your ladders to go in. There's also a pool drain. That is such a nice detail. It's a detail I don't often see in builds. So you got a little drain, so if you need to drain your pool, it will be easy to do. And then you got your loungers over here as well. My throat gets a bit dry. I'm talking so much. I haven't talked so much in a long time. So my throat has been weird. Okay, I believe we have one more door to go through, and then we'll just make sure we've been to everything. This is the bathroom. I was wondering, yeah, there had to be a bathroom somewhere. Firstly, these toilet rolls, amazing. I love how you stack them. But my question to the Sims team is, you give us these pretty toilet rolls, but you never gave us the one that is on the toilet roll holder. Like, can we please get that roll on this thing? That I will appreciate that so much, because now we always put these pretty toilet rolls, but you can see the one being used is just a plain white. Like, it doesn't make sense. So I just, to the Sims team, can you please give us those toilet paper rolls as well on the holder thingy? Okay, anyways, we have a shower bathtub combo. I love the color of the curtain, you know, like the pattern. That's a great choice. And then your basin, there's a razor, you know, the man's got to shave his beard or whatever. And a little dustbin as well, which is useful for a bathroom, you know, throw away your cotton balls and stuff. And that is the bathroom. And there's light switches as well. Now, where I'm from, we always, when it comes to bathrooms, you will never find a light switch in the bathroom. But I did learn from my friends that, like in other places in the world, people actually put the light switch inside the bathroom. So I just thought it's funny how something so simple is done differently in different parts of the world. But I guess both actually work fine. It doesn't really matter. Hey, listen, your phone is ringing. We're not gonna answer that. Okay, let's see. Did I see everything in this build? We got the entrance, the living area, kitchen, you got your bathroom, the garage, the bedroom, and the nice little cozy sunroom, and then the backyard. I think this is really beautiful build. It's kind of, I want to say cute. Like, it's not over the top cute, but it's a cute build. Let's say that. Okay, cute build. And I really love the garage. The way you did the garage door, brilliant. Okay, so if you guys would like to get this build, it's on the gallery Relaxing Resolution by Shelly E1, which is this gallery ID, or above my camera. You can see the name as well if you would like to do that. I'm gonna put a cheer in the chat for Shelly. Cheer. Yay! Thank you so much for your entry. I really love your build. It's very beautiful. And for someone who doesn't build a lot, girl, you did an amazing job. So please do build more. Like, continue on that path. I really like where it's going. Okay, next up we got Brave D 769, if that's how you say it. PPS Shallow 4, and let me switch up the name on screen. There we go. So I'm just gonna first look, where did I place this build? I think I remember. Okay, so that will be this house if I'm correct. So far I've been correct every time, so it should be correct as well. Okay, we don't need to change the time, because I think if it doesn't go cloudy, can you stay heatwave or something? I think this looks really pretty. Okay, so my sim can go inside. Oh, gallery description. Hello, I need to read that. There we go. Okay, my New Year resolution are to, number 1, grow and improve my channel / Instagram following. I want to create content that I am proud of while also building a fun and welcoming community. And number 2, I want to improve many of my skills and hobbies. That is such a lovely resolution. So what I'm gonna do, the VOD that uploads to YouTube after the stream when I have time, I'm obviously gonna edit the description and thumbnail and stuff, but I'm gonna put Bravedy's Sierra, I'm gonna put their channel, YouTube channel and Instagram link in the description of the VOD on YouTube, so you guys can go and check them out as well, and maybe help them with the New Year's resolution, give them a follow, you know, that kind of stuff. Sorry, I had to think very carefully now what my words are. Okay, so this is such a beautiful little home. It's actually very cute. I don't know why I'm like stuck on the word cute all of a sudden, but this build is cute. I love the color scheme, the white with the green, and then you got that bee window over there on top that is pretty, and this little rock path to go to the entrance. This is really pretty. Got a tree over there. There's a chimney on the house. We have a gnome over here. It's the fairy gnome. That is so cute. Then yes, some seating area as well. People can come chill out here. This chair, can I tell you, I never use this chair because I don't really like this chair. But the way it looks in this setup is actually really pretty. This makes me reconsider this old chair. Like, maybe I actually do like this chair. This looks so pretty the way it's been used. Also lovely color for the wooden door, and the way you put different wallpapers, like yes, this stone wall, and then you got your wood wall. That is really pretty. We'll go to the backyard a bit later on. Okay, so this is the entrance. Oh, so pretty. Again, we got green. I love the green. Like, this is the year of green, I'm telling you guys. Everyone is using green, but it's like different. Okay, so this is the entrance. You can put your mail, you can leave your shoes there, you can freshen up in the mirror. Then we got the coat rack, you got security as well, nice touch. Then we have a little living area over here. Somebody's reading a book as well, so they left their book there on the table. I love the couches. These are such pretty couches. Lamp in the corner. We got some wall art. I wanted to say fish wall art, but there's just one fish. But anyways, it's some pretty wall art. You have some books over here. We're gonna go straight ahead first. So we got like the kitchen dining area. So let's check out the kitchen over here. Again, the color scheme goes throughout, so it is green, and it's just, I love this. It's really pretty. I love the way you did the floors as well, the tiling, like you did that corner piece, you know, that slanted piece, so it's not just square everywhere. It has a bit of shape to it. And we got a little vase over here. That is such a nice touch. You have a rug. How cute is this axolotl statue? That is so adorable. That's not something I would have expected to find in someone's kitchen. I really love that. It's like unpredictable. The backsplash to the stove is also really nice and stands out. I love the fridge because it has all that like stuff on the fridge, magnets, photos, all kinds of stuff. That is such a nice touch. And then we have the dining area as well. It's a nice big table, so a lot of people can sit here. We can have like 6 people. For me, that's a lot. I don't know what you guys consider a lot, but for me, 6 people is already a lot. We have our brooms over here so they can clean up. I love these curtains as well. And this picture, one of my favorite wall arts to use. Love it. Then we have these lights. Also, this hanging piece. I almost never use this hanging piece because it's in a category that I almost never go to in the build by menu. But it is actually such a nice piece to use. And then we have some fairy lights hanging here. Fairy string lights, whatever you call it. I think that is pretty cool. And then we have someone's busy making cookies, so I look forward to tasting those maybe a bit later on. Just kidding, but it's like a baking corner basically, where they can come make some snacks or something, maybe put a cake here or some cupcakes or whatever. Have some wall art. We're gonna go through here. I love it's like it's open floor plan, but not 100% open floor plan. Like, it's got these big arches, and I think that's such a nice flow to this house. Okay, so let's just check. So there you come in by the main door. Then if you come this side, we have a chair over here. You got your camera. Also take note, the chair isn't just like straight in the corner. It has a bit of a slant to it. You know, like this chair has been moved. It's been used. It's not just perfectly in a corner. I love that. It's like a nice realistic touch to it. Also the use of different windows, not just like one same window. This is really pretty. And this wallpaper, I always find this wallpaper to be very busy, so I never end up using it. But the way it's been used here, it actually works. It's not too busy at all. And then we have this rug, is a mirror and watermelon chair. I love this as well. That's probably my favorite swatch. Like, I feel like Sierra knows all my favorite swatches and stuff, yeah. Like, that is really pretty. SpongeBob, oh my goodness. I was wondering if I'm going to see SpongeBob items in these builds. That is so cute. I love that. Then we got this divider. And yes, this thing, so maybe there's like cats or dogs. I would assume dogs, because dogs play with toys more than cats, like these kind of toys. So maybe we have a doggo in the house. There's also a pet bed over there. So this is the actual living area with the TV and the fireplace. Big ass TV, bonus points, because I love a big ass TV. We got another little fish bowl. So something tells me the family that lives here, they kind of like having pet fish. And then we have this what is that kit called again? Cozy Kitsch kit radio. Love that. You got some games over here, some decorations and clutter, like a bookshelf. This is cute. That is so cute. That's from Comfy Gamer. I love that. That is really cute. We got gaming consoles, not one but two. So these people have a PlayStation and an Xbox. Can you believe that? They are so lucky. Got some couches. Yes, the remotes on the table, fireplace, and that frame, I believe. Would it put a picture of your sim that moves in here? If it does that, it probably didn't work for me because I have custom gallery poses in my game. So maybe that bugged out a little, but I think it's that picture frame. Okay, so there's a door. We're gonna go this side first. Also love this picture and all the plants hanging around. That is really pretty. Okay, so we got the bathroom. This is such a beautiful bathroom. Yeah, everybody self-care check. Thank you for claiming that alchemistic sims. It's just a reminder for you guys, if you need to grab a snack, get something to drink, stretch your legs, stand up a bit, like anything you need to do, please take care of yourself, guys, and stretch and all that kind of stuff. Just stretch my back a little. I wanted you to also take care. You've been on a good minute now. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, it's been like an hour and a half. Can I tell you, Nay? I probably have bad habits, but I can literally sit for hours in one position in front of my computer and not drink, not stand up, do nothing but work on my computer. Like, I'm just that person. Once I'm focused on something, I don't do anything else. And I know sometimes it can be really bad. Oh, by the way, you guys just gotta see my sim self take a shower. Oops, I did not mean for you to see that. I'm sorry. This is not that kind of stream, just by the way. It's not that kind of stream. But we got the toilet. Oh, I love this plum bob picture with all the green that's been going on in this build. That is a perfect photo to put somewhere. I'm like that too. Yeah, you get me. Yeah, totally. We need to look after ourselves, but also when you're focused on something, it's like everything else goes out the window. We got the toilet. You got the what do you call it, the toilet brushes. I like that. Very, like, it's not overly cluttered, but you have everything you need, and it's enough to see that this house is lived in. So I like that very much. Got your towels over here, maybe to dry your hands. Have a soap bar. This is a... Oh, hello! I almost missed that. If I did not come in deeper in the bathroom, I wouldn't have seen this nightlight. That is so cute. I love that. Okay, so the next door over here, we have a bedroom. Oh, this is so pretty. The SpongeBob is so cute. Hello, Mr. Squarepants. Love that. Okay, so we got some more fairy hanging lights over there. We have the... I like what you did. You combined a ceiling light and the fan thingy. That is really cool. Love that. And then we got some nice... what you call it? Lamps. Oh my goodness. Can I get the words? You got some nice lamps over there. Your glasses, your water bottle. Lovely. Some shoe rack. You got your shoes. I love the standing mirror with the lights. That is really pretty. Backpack and cap. Is this bedroom for a teenager? Something gives me those vibes. And then your cupboards as well. And we have a door over here. So we're gonna go outside quickly and see what that's all about. Okay, so we got a plant over here. And then you have some walkway. There's a bench where you can sit as well, catch some fresh air. This is cute. Oh my soul, you made a little fenced garden where you go in and you can plant stuff in the pot plants, planter boxes, whatever. That is really cute. But can I just say this? That is such a neat touch. I think that is awesome. Like, I never know how to use those jellyfish lights. Like, I literally never use it. But the way you just placed one randomly here, it works. It is so pretty. And then we got our dustbins over here as well, hidden around the corner, because who wants to see that? Love it. Okay, and then we got, I think, one more door to go through, so let us see. That was this side. Oh, hello. This is such a creative room. Okay, I had to first think computer room slash pet room. This is cute. I heard the thingy chirp. Look at him. Oh, this is something I never put in my builds, is the hamster thingy, but it is so freaking cute. I love that. Okay, we got SpongeBob. He's over there. We have some teddies. Love that. Some game pictures, your life and death picture, the kawaii sign. I don't know what stands there, but I like to believe that there actually stands kawaii. We'll just go with that. We'll just go with that. Then we got our gaming setup. I love the like pastel purple color. That is such a pretty color with the white. And your little, what's that snail again? Gary. Your little Gary on the table. Then we got this chair over here with the pillow. That is cute. And then we have another door. Oh, a second bathroom slash laundry room. Okay, so it's like a toilet room and a laundry room. So at least there's 2 toilets in the house. But yeah, you can come do your laundry. We got some stuff hanging over there that need to be ironed maybe or something. You have again this cute little nightlight. The toilet, the basin with some clutter. I love this plant from the refined. Is that the refined living room plant? I think so. Okay, so I believe that is all the doors that we saw, but we will just go outside and double check. Let's see. Bathroom, bedroom, living area, officey area. Okay, so that's not a teen bedroom, guys. Remember I said maybe it's a teen bedroom because of the cap and backpack, but it's not. But I love it. Maybe like a student. But this is such a beautiful house. It is, I really love this. Okay, so if you guys would like this build, you like what you see, Brave D769, the name is above my head on the camera. You guys can see it over there and check out their builds on the gallery. And like I said, I'm gonna link their YouTube channel and Instagram on the VOD in the description, so you guys can check out their following if you would like to help them support their New Year's resolution. I will really appreciate it, and I'm sure they would too. Welcome in, Real Nuke. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Let me I just want to check my phone here quickly. Getting a lot of notifications. Okay. Okay. I just check now and then in case something important comes up. You never know. But yeah, you can get that on the gallery. Let me put a cheer in the chat. Thank you so much for this build. I think it is really beautiful. And I really love the green color scheme. It is so perfect. Okay, so next up we got, where are we? GalacticGamester, who is another South African. Yay! They also entered my build challenge. I'm just gonna put their name on screen. There we go. Okay, let's see here. New Year's beach house. Before we read that, I want to actually travel to the lot. So we're first gonna go there. Well, I'm in a complaining mood today, my back hurts, I'm tired, I'm cold, and it's goddamn Monday. What about you? I agree, it's a goddamn Monday. I had a very bad work day today. Like, I was literally in tears today. But it's fine, you know, I'm gonna put it behind me and just try and enjoy stream. So I can totally relate to that. But yeah, for the back hurts, that could maybe be the cold making your back sore. I know when it's like very cold, my back also gets sore. But I hope you feel better when you get home from work, I guess. I believe it's this lot. It's the only one in Tomarang. By the way, guys, I have map replacement, so you'll see the world looks different in this view. Because I have map replacements, and I can't tell you now where I got it from because I forgot. Something about 20th century plum bob. The name is something along those lines, but I will link the link for that in my VOD description. Gonna go home, get a coffee and a blanket. Are you going home now, or do you still have to work? But yes, go home, get a coffee and a blanket. Sounds like a good idea. Okay, oh, this is so pretty. This is very pretty. Description: GalacticGamester New Year's beach house. Okay, so it's actually like a beach house. For this shell challenge, I decided to design a gorgeous beach house. This beachfront house is located on Tom Nang Sands in Tomarang. I haven't been on a beach vacation since 2018. My New Year's resolution is to go on a beach vacation again in 2026. So far, my planning and finances look excellent. I am so happy for you, GalacticGamester. Like, I really hope you can go on this vacation this year. That will be really awesome. So I hope that for you. And then, let's see. Yeah, that's the description. And this person gets a lot of comments. But if you guys have ever checked out the gallery, or if you haven't, I highly recommend you do. This person makes such amazing builds. And it's like big houses, and it's just like really beautiful. It's not like I feel like I make average okay houses, but this person takes it to the next level. So please go and check out their gallery. I got 2 more clients. I got a call and schedule a meeting with them. Well, I hope it goes quick, you know, nothing more than 5 minutes per client, and then you can go home in 10 minutes, you know, as simple as that. Hopefully. Okay, yeah. So here is the house. We're gonna make it 8 AM. 8 AM. I just wanna ask my sim to walk inside quickly. Don't look at the house. Don't look. There we go. Go inside because we're gonna make it a heat wave. And make it sunny, not partly cloudy, please. Sunny. Okay, there we go. So this is the exterior, the front of the house. It is so beautiful. Such warm tones used on this house. I love all the rock. I can totally see this as a beach house. And also the lot that they have chosen for this house, it actually makes sense. At first I was wondering, why isn't it like in Sulani? Why is it in Tomarang? But now that I actually see everything, it makes sense, because we can say this is an ocean. Let's just say this is the ocean. It fits very well in this environment. Yes, also a lot of rocks around here. I feel like the gardening, the landscaping really matches the surroundings. Okay, so we got this custom built rock, what do you call this? Like a rock wall for the garden? Yeah, we'll just call it a rock wall for the garden. You got a variety of plants. I like how you have layered the plants. I think this looks really pretty. All the different type of plants, they fit nicely together. The black mailbox. Then you come up here to the front door. We got some more pot plants on the side. It's a little cozy seating area so you can sit on the stoop, you know, and watch your neighbors go by or whatever. Check out the neighborhood gossip. Okay, so if we go inside, we are met with the kitchen. I love that as like a entrance landing piece. This is a very big kitchen. So firstly, we have some potted plant over here. We have security. You gotta have security, especially in South Africa. We have a little seating area here by the big ass window, so you can sit here and just look out at the beach. That is a nice view, not gonna lie. And then, yeah, let's look at the kitchen first. So we got a popcorn maker and an ice cream maker. Ah, that is brilliant how you put both of them on one cupboard, but because it's an island counter, it goes both ways. That is really smart. I've never thought of that. But when I get home, I have to do my New Year's resolutions that I promised myself. Sadly, it's not laying on a couch watching Netflix. Oh, I hope you can do your New Year's resolutions. I hope you succeed with that. And then I hope after you succeed with that, you can lie on the couch and watch Netflix. That is always something fun to do. Okay, so we got some appliances here. Your stove, dishwasher, microwave, some utensils on the wall, fire detector or smoke detector, so you know, for safety. We got the basins. I love that there's a double basin, maybe one for washing with soap and the other one is for rinsing off the soap. Totally makes sense. You got your coffee machine here on the side. We have a bar. I almost didn't like notice this is actually a bar, not just counter. Oh, wrong button. Wrong key. Trust me to press the wrong thing. I just wanted to come this side and look at it. This is so pretty. I love the whole center island setup. That is so nice. And you got your 2 chairs to sit over here. There's the fridge and the dustbin, the sun decal. That is a neat touch. And you put a glass roof. That is so clever. You guys are so creative with adding glass roofs. Like, you put it in places I never even thought to put a roof on. Kitchen looks cool, but not sure about the smoke detector above the stove. Yeah, like for bowls in Sims, I also generally just put it there by the stove. But I guess in a way, it could be risky if your pots are steaming and it's just gonna trigger the smoke detector. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's fine, you know. In Sims, it makes sense. Let's see, we got these lights over here. Yes, the dining table, I like how it's put diagonally, so it's not just straight and perfect, it's put at an angle. That is very nice. Then we got some plants, you have candles. Also, the dining setup is a very cozy vibe. I like that. Then where am I? Okay, let's look at the living area first. I had to first see where do I want to go next. Also, by the way, the curtains used is also really cool. I like how you alternate between the ones that are, they're kind of like put up and this one is hanging down. I mean, at least it gets tested a lot, so you know it works. Totally. Okay, so for the living space, we have some couches. I love the fireplace. Modern retreat kit, I think it is from. You got also a big ass TV and a gaming console. That is perfect. We can play Sims over here. Then we got my Sim over here on the computer. That's where you will 99% of the time you will find my Sim by the computer. I like that. The pictures on the wall is also really nice. I like the stone wall, so you use like different wall textures. You got your painted wall, and then over here we have the stone wall. It is very cozy. And also this clock is it's very grand. I feel like it's luxurious. Okay, first bedroom is maybe, I want to say a kid's bedroom, but maybe just 2 single Sims or something, you know. It doesn't necessarily have to be a kid's bedroom just because it's single beds. But I think this looks pretty cool. I like the Patrick and SpongeBob element to it. The way the lights are placed is also really clever. That's a nice way of putting those lights. I need to come back later to the VOD and take some notes of your guys' build. And then I like the little chairs put there in the corners, the little poofs. And we got this mirror and the like little dresser with all their stuff, tissues, books. They have something to drink, somebody's diary. If only we could open it and read what stands in there, but I guess we can't. Also, this bedroom has a lot of windows, so they have a nice view of the beach. And I can see the backyard there. We're gonna check it out last, but I can see some nice stuff there as well. So we're gonna go back through here, and then we have a door in the middle. This is the bathroom. Okay, I like the carpets used here, or the rugs that you used for the bathroom, because it kind of reminds me of the ocean, because it's like wavy, if you get what I'm saying. Then we got the bath, we got your toilet, we have some pictures. Oh, that's pretty, the roses. Yes, a shower and a basin as well with your towels, some clutter over here. This is a very lovely bathroom. I think it will be nice to use this bathroom. Plus, the window is rather high, so it doesn't, like, how can I say, breach your privacy if you come into the bathroom. The window is high enough so people won't see you naked or something. Okay, last door is master bedroom. Look how nice this is. Oh, I love all the, it's like orangey colors. It's very pretty. This piece on the wall, like, where the heck do you even get this item? This is so pretty. Wow. I love that. That is really cool. And then we got the lamps over here. You have this greenish rug under the bed. Have some seating area. Yes, like a shell vase type of thing. Maybe you got at the beach by maybe there's like a market store where you buy it or something. I don't know. But it looks very beach vibe. Then you got your clothes hanging. There's a little ship model. And the dresser with some clutter as well. And again, like, you have a nice view in this bedroom. There's a lot of windows to look out at the beach. And there's very beautiful landscaping on this lot itself. And also the, like, surrounding areas. Okay, let's see. I think that was all the doors. We're gonna go... Oh, yeah, that was all the doors. I missed the back door. How could I miss one of the most important parts? We got this chess set over here, and then, oh, I love a hot tub. You got your telescope. We can look at the galaxy. And we got this hot tub over here. Then we got this stairs. Hello. Like I said earlier, I am struggling to get some of my words. We have a barbecue, we have this little seating area, and then we have a swing set as well, which I think is lovely. A swing set it's functional for all ages. It doesn't have to be for kids. And then you also got this plant boxes over here. And then some more of this lovely garden with the rock border. And just look at that roofing, you guys. This roofing is amazing. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. This whole house is really beautiful. Okay, so that is on the gallery by GalacticGamester. If you guys would like to get this build and check out their gallery, amazing builds. The name is also above my head on screen at the moment. And yeah, thank you so much for this build. It is really beautiful. I'm gonna put a cheer in the chat for GalacticGamester. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna quickly step away for like a minute or two. It will be real quick. I'm just gonna go to the bathroom, so you guys can look at this build while I step out quickly. Okay, so Real Nuke in the chat says he'll offer 3 mil for the house, take it or leave it. So GalacticGamester, if you are game, you have an offer for 3 million for this house. So let me know. I'm just kidding, but I think, yeah, this house is really beautiful. It fits very well on this lot in Tomarang, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm curious to see how it will look in Solani. So I think a bit later on, whenever I play Sims again, I'm gonna experiment and check it out in Solani as well. Okay, let's see, who do we got next? We got Seafoam Sim 9. PPS shell of 4. Okay, we're gonna first travel and check out Seafoam's build. Manage worlds. I meant 3 mil rice grains. Yeah, now you change your mind because I put your offer out there. You can't take backsies. No take backsies here. Okay, so that will be this build. Oh, they also, I think they also made a family. We'll see now on the gallery. And then let me put their name on screen. There we go, SeaJamieSim 9. Okay. Okay, so this will be the front of the house. Now, the house, the gallery upload says 30 by 30, right? But if I look at the build, it's not a, it is a house. Okay, if I look at the build, it looks like it can actually fit on a 30 by 20, to be honest. Okay, this abandoned industrial building located in Newcrest is the perfect place for an artist's resolve to create masterpieces of all kinds in the new year. With an updated living area, this build, once used for manufacturing, can become the perfect home studio. Spacious, unique, and full of natural lighting for all your creative dreams. Don't worry about those noises, it's probably just old pipes. Check out Colette Palette in my library, made in honor of my recently passed aunt. Oh, okay. Let's see your sim over here. This is Colette Palette. If I said that correctly, I do apologize if it is pronounced differently. And then they have a kitty Precious Palette. Oh, that is so cute. Okay. So let's see, Colette is an aspiring artist ready to start the new year right. Her resolution is to finally put her art out there. She's going to learn new skills, perfect old ones, and open up a gallery for all her creations. Precious' only concern for the new year is how many treats she'll get, both made in honor of my recently passed aunt of the same name, who passed after a long, difficult battle with cancer. Precious was her cat when I was young, and the real life Colette was an amazing artist. That is so sweet. Like SeaJamieSim 9, this is such an amazing way to honor your aunt, so I think that is really amazing. We are gonna check out your build. Sorry. My throat is acting out because I literally haven't spoken so much in a long time, so I do apologize if my throat is being weird. Anyways, there we go. There's Precious. That is so cute. OMG. I love the color, the fur palette. That is so cute. Okay, but we're gonna check out this build. Can I just say already, I know it's like a warehousey type place, but this is so beautiful. I love the tree with the lights. That is really pretty. You got like a market stall over here, some benches, a dustbin, some little plants or like grass plants growing out of the ground. That's a very realistic touch. Love that. And then we got some different wall paints. So over here, it's kind of like someone, you know, like when they graffiti a building, but in this case, it's a beautiful mural on the wall. So maybe the sim, she made the mural on the wall because she is autistic. So I think that is really pretty. Then we got this beautiful bright pink water fountain, which I think the birds will really appreciate. I can see there's a lot of bird stuff out here, and there's actually some birds flying around. Let me think. We'll get to the backyard in a moment. We'll first go through the house or the inside. But this is really pretty, like all the bushes and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna go in here. Wow, this is really, this is amazing. Like you could see, it was a warehouse that has been like renovated into a more livable space. I like that there's the metal roofing, these lights. It feels very industrial. You got the air vents going along as well. That is really pretty. A lot of metal stuff over here. Got some plants by the entrance, your umbrella rack. We have the, that is for the fire the fire sprinklers system. And then we got some security as well, so they can also alarm the place. We got a thermostat. Then where do I start in this build? Let's go over here down these stairs. I like how you set up the stairs as well, and also the yellow colors over here is really cool. Okay, so we got a couch over here where you can come sit. Yes, the electrical box for the warehouse. The lamp from Business and Hobbies that has been cracked but like fixed up. That is really pretty. And then also the window is very nice. It brings in a nice light over here. And then over here, what do we get? Is that, I think it's that outlining from City Living where you can make a mural or something like that. So that is also a nice touch. Then I don't even know what to say here, but there's paint everywhere you look. You see paint mist all over, but like it's not in a bad way. I want to say this actually looks pretty creative. We got a radio, yes, a little chair next to the telephone, a pet bed for the kitty Precious, of course. Okay, let's first go into this corner. So this is where you paint on the easel. Got all your supplies, all your paints and stuff. I like that there's this backdrop over here, so maybe someone can pose here. You take a photo of them and then you paint them or something like that. But yes, kind of like this little peek into the other side of the workshop, which I think is really cool. Then we got some lamps, you got buckets over here. I love all the clutter. Then this side is like more arts and crafts, like pottery, woodwork, that kind of stuff. You got your wood supply over here. You have tools all over, all the supplies you would need. That is really cool. I love how it's cluttered. And also all the shelves used from the workshop restoration kit. That is pretty cool. We have a water heater in South Africa. We call it a geyser, but I know in other parts of the world that means something different. But that's what we call a water heater, is we call it geysers. But anyways, I like that you added that as well to the build. And then we got a basin over here. We have this big ass door, so I'm quite excited to see what's behind the door. What? Wait a minute. Oh my goodness. Look, okay, look at the color, right? Also, by the way, love the glass ceiling or roofing over here. That's really cool to bring in the natural light for the art studio. But look how dark it is here, right? Very dark, but it's still cozy. And then you go here, boom, look how colorful this is. Oh my goodness. Like, I like both sides, both color schemes are really cool, but this is just, I didn't expect that. It really, you hit me in the face with this. I didn't expect all this color. Okay, I'll be heading off. Bye, have a good rest of your stream and day. Thank you so much, Real Nuke. I hope you have an awesome day further, and I hope it goes a bit better than it did earlier. And keep well. Game on. Game on. Look at these chairs. Okay, so we got a sketch pad. You got your little TV with the gaming consoles. Love that. All the clutter, the fairy lights, the hanging plants everywhere, the fan as well, because I can imagine it can get hot in this warehouse, so the fans is perfect for that. You got some toys for the kitty. We have some more colorful clutter, a little dining area, but also it's got the paper arts and crafts set up. Hello, it just got light in here. I guess it's nighttime, so the lights went on. But I also love the lights, it's very bright. We got our pet food bowl over there. I love the coffee picture, it's pretty cool. This kitchen color, like the blue and the yellow, is perfect. It is perfect. Also this kitty, like, shoo, get off the counter. I don't like when my cats go on the counter. I'm always chasing them off, but they just keep doing it anyway, so it's like a fight I won't win. Okay, so we got a mixer, we have a kettle over here, and a coffee machine. Love that. All the clutter, the cat food as well. You got a supply above that we have maybe like a recipe book that is open here with some, I was gonna say fruit, but that looks more like vegetables. Then here's also a blender, you can maybe make some juices and stuff. This is such a cool kitchen. Hey, she's making us some arts and crafts. That is awesome. She is such a cute sim, look at her face. I wonder what she's making. Okay, where was I? We got this. Oh, okay, yeah, we got like a little laundry area. I like that it is now all yellow over here. You have your pet litter box. Here's a bathroom, but it's like open, you know, it doesn't have a door. It's got the archway, which it actually makes sense because this is a warehouse that has been renovated to actually live in. So we got this pipe. Hey, it's the jellyfish lamp, jellyfish silly light. That is cool. I love the different carpets or rugs. This toilet, I have never seen this toilet swatch. That is so cool. I've literally never seen this before. That is really awesome. Then we have this mirror. It's got some pictures on there of friends and family. You have the Solani shower. That is nice. Okay, so we're gonna move, I believe, straight ahead. I love the beaded curtains over here as well, over the archway. And this is the bedroom. Wow. Again, it's so beautiful. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's really creative, this build. So we got the bed with all the clutter underneath. There's the dirty paw prints from the kitty. The kitty brought in some dirt. Look at that. You can see like there's like this water stain on the floor that comes under the door. So maybe some art supplies messed or something like that. And we have a few rugs. Is that a yoga mat perhaps? Maybe she can do yoga. Got all your pipes over here. All these pictures that she painted or drew that she put on the wall. That is really pretty. Computer, do some gaming or maybe also designing on the computer. Got some, I don't know what this is, like salts and stuff like that. Laundry basket, this cute pastel pop shelf, and then also this high school years lights is really nice. Okay, then we got a door over here, so let's see what is through this door. Okay, so this is the backyard. Also, this looks really awesome. I love the like canopy thing over there. Okay, so we got the bird feeder. You got your meditation pillow. There's a tree that you can sit in the shade maybe. Someone bumped the dustbin over. I can't believe it. People are so rude. By people I mean Sims. They are so rude. This bicycle is cute. It's all colorful and stuff. Love that. There's a barbecue, traditional barbecue. Got wind chimes. Have this heater, outdoor heater. Some seating area, a beekeeper nest thingy, and some plots where you could do some gardening. A telescope. Yes, the bird log that puts birds around, flying around. That's pretty cool. And then some more like garden supplies. I believe that's all for this build. Let us check it out. Just gonna go around here. Okay, so we have some more like murals on the wall on the outside. This one maybe because she has a kitty, but also that looks like hungry kitties. Shame. They're like fighting over the food or something. Bad kitty, good kitty. This is a pretty picture. You have some plants over here growing up on the side. There's a fan into the warehouse. Makes sense. Some graffiti here on the wall. And then let me just check. Did I see this other side of the house? Oh yes, that's like the backyard area. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna page down and quickly check the floor plan again. Bathroom, living space, bedroom, art studio. Perfect. Oh, this is such an awesome build, and the difference between this area being like kind of darkish and then this area being all bright and colorful, that is brilliant. Okay, so if you guys like this build, it is on the gallery by SeeJamieSim. Their name is also above my camera, currently on screen. And thank you so much for your entry for the shell challenge. You did an amazing job. I'm gonna put a cheer in the chat for SeeJamie. Yay! Okay, next up we got, who do we got? We got Niscenna. Niscenna is up next. Self-care gym. Let's see. I'm gonna first travel to the lot. So because it's a gym, we're gonna travel with the sim. We're gonna take Colette and we're gonna go to the gym. Wrong button. Just press M for the map. There we go. And where did I place the gym? There was a particular lot. Let me just check which lot. Windenburg. Okay. So we're gonna go to Windenburg and then check it out. Oh no. Okay, and then I'm gonna put Niscenna's gallery ID on screen so you guys can also see it if you want to go and check out her gallery. She's got some really beautiful builds on there, so I highly recommend you guys go and check her out. I will also link her YouTube channel and Twitch in my VOD description if you guys want to go and visit her. Okay, so it is nighttime. We're gonna make it daytime. Then I'll just, okay, I don't think she needs resetting. She is walking around. No. Oh my goodness. There we go. We want the sun, please. I know it's gonna change again, but we'll try and make it sunny for as long as possible. Are these sims getting cold? Look at all these sims showing up here. That's a bit strange, but anyways, this is a beautiful lot that she has chosen for this build because it's surrounded by water, which I think is really awesome. And look how modern this build is. Platform roofing, that is really cool. Okay, so we got some bicycle racks over here where people can obviously fit people, you know, a lot of them also ride bicycles to places to be more fit, so it makes sense that they would ride their bicycle to the gym perhaps. We got a fountain over here with some public seating area. Okay, so for this build I'm gonna just go around like this because I know there's probably not a backyard because it's a public community lot. I like the different uses of the walls for the exterior, like you have the dark brick type of painted brick, dark texture. We got then the glass, then we have this, it looks like a tile texture. I like that, you know, the different textures. Okay, so we're gonna go up in here. Also love these plants here going up on the wall. That is so pretty. And this is like all open so you can see inside, and if you're inside you can see out. I like how open it is. Okay, so we are met with the receptionist. So yeah, is where we get our gym membership. Hello lady, can you please give me my membership? Thank you. This is such a cute little corner. I like the plant, and you got the books over there, some more office clutter here, and all those like the metal drawers. That is pretty cool. And this is like a beach life wall art. I love that wall art, it's pretty. We got some plants. Here's a seating area, so maybe if people are sitting waiting for someone, they can come and chill over here. Then we can go a bit inwards. We have more seating area, so you can kind of have like privacy, like different people waiting for someone. They have a bit of privacy. They don't have to interact with each other, you know. There's the vending machine, so they can buy, well, this one has shoes and stuff, maybe medical stuff and books and stuff, I'm not sure. And this one has some snacks. They can buy energy drinks, that kind of thing. I love that. Okay, so we got also seating area over here. I love the gym signs. You got music playing throughout the building so people are entertained. We have a TV over here. I love all the wall art that is placed everywhere. Then we have, okay, let me first go in here. So this is the bathroom. That is a pretty basin choice. Yeah, I was struggling with my words again. That's a pretty choice of basin for this build. I think it fits in very well. You got all the towels. Yes, the lockers, your gym lockers, and the showers. And I like how you use the curtain for the shower. That is pretty cool. And then we got the mirror. Yes, also a little couch where they can sit, maybe to put their shoes back on or something if you struggle. And then I believe this will be toilets. Okay, cool. And there's more than enough toilet paper. You made sure they have enough toilet paper for the toilets. That's pretty cool. Then we got the gym area over here. So we got a platform. Love that. We got the bicycles. You have your treadmills. Also, look at these business and hobbies plants. that have been resized to different sizes, and it's also like all different colors. That is pretty cool. That looks really awesome. There's also a sign that tells you how to use the treadmill. And then we have 2 boxing punch bags over here. We got these other weightlifter thingies. My cat's trying to escape through the window, but we put a mesh on the window so they can't get out, but they still try. We got this wall art. I love the plants hanging around. That is pretty cool. There's a shelf where they can put stuff, you know, like their towels and shoes and stuff. We have the weights over here. These other, yo, this guy's buff though. This guy's really buff. I don't know if this cat got out now. I'm gonna check now. We have this mirror so they can, you know, people like gymming in front of a mirror to look at their muscles or whatever the case is. So that's pretty cool. You got a TV. There's always TVs in the gym, so maybe they can watch some motivating music videos or something like that. And I like how you place the weights by the rugs. So there's like 3 different weight areas. So let's say the gym is a bit busy, then there's more than enough space for multiple people to gym. Check this guy. Yeah, you see this guy? He's literally gymming in the mirror. He's like looking at his gymming in the mirror. I think that's really cool. I love that they brought in these weights. That is like such a game changer item. Okay, let's see what else. I think that is about it. I mean, it's a community lot. It's not like a house, so you're not gonna have a bunch of rooms and stuff like that. Also love the color scheme. Like this light blue color scheme is really amazing, and you use the slick bathroom lights, I think it is. It fits very well in this build.
How you doing?
Hey Shelly, welcome in. I hope you're doing well. We already toured your build, and can I just say, for someone who's more of a cast creator, your build is really amazing. You did a amazing job. I believe the words I used was cute. It's very cute. Like, I like the pastel colors. But I really loved it. Yeah, so this is Niscenna's gym that we just toured. Let's see it. Okay, we got the bathroom area, and then this is like the main workout area, and then the reception area as well. There we go. This is such a beautiful gym, and it's very modern. As many of you guys know, I love a modern build. Where is that? Here we go. So if you guys like this build, you can get it on the gallery by Niscenna. And like I said, when I upload my VOD to YouTube, I'm gonna include creators, YouTube links and stuff like that, Twitch links. For those that I know of. I maybe don't know of everyone who entered that has social media, but those that I know of, I will put their links in the video description as well, so that you guys can go and support their content if you enjoyed what you saw them build for this challenge, or you know, whatever the case is. So I'm gonna put a cheer in the chat for Niscenna. Yay! Or that cheer. I have 2 different. I think I removed the command cheer and made it a channel point. Yeah, I changed a lot of stuff to my stream. So yeah. But thank you so much, Niscenna, for your entry. It is really amazing, and I look forward to see more of your builds. And also your shell tours coming up sometime. Hey, I guess you're only reading comments over here. Lol, I was watching on YouTube. Oh, I see what happened. You know what? I restarted my stream, and every time you restart a stream, YouTube creates a new link to your chat. I never updated the link to my chat, so I see the whole time a blank YouTube chat. And I see some EV was chatting. I feel so bad right now. Let me just update that. Gosh darn it. Apply. Yep, now I can see the whole chat. I'm so sorry, Samivi. I do apologize for that. I didn't realize when I reset my stream or restarted it, I had to change my YouTube chat link in my OBS so I can actually see the chat in OBS. The whole time I was seeing a blank chat. Love how they did the curtains. Beautiful build. I love how realistic it looks. Wish I knew how Wish I knew about this build. I would have built something because I gotta work with my builds. Oh, I never can find the bicycle racks. Girl, me too. Can I tell you how sometimes I sit so long just trying to find a bicycle rack for my build, and then I end up having to cut out those parts when I edit my video. Love the seating area just in case Sims want to be seated alone. Definitely good for the loners. Totally. I'm a loner, so I will like if the seating area has that privacy divider. Lol, I wouldn't get my toilet paper off that floor in a public. And you know what you say there actually makes sense. Like, who wants to get toilet paper in a public area off the floor? Unless for some reason this is a very grand public area and there's like cleaners permanently cleaning it, maybe it's a different story. But I am so sorry, Sammy, that I did not see your YouTube comments. I do apologize for that. I feel really bad about that, but it is fixed now. Shelly has 39 poison bubbles, 66% poisoned. It's okay, it's okay. Shelly's puss buddy is the Savannah Kitty from the US. It's okay, no problem. I can't believe that. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, we move on, you guys. We are checking Mo Ward 15's build up next. So we're gonna first travel to the lot. So we're gonna say manage worlds. And then I think I placed it in Willow Creek because the lots were getting full in Newcrest, so I had to move on to a different world. Okay, I'm going back to YouTube. Okay, no problem, Sammy. I can see the chat now, so thank you for letting me. Actually, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have known if you didn't come over here and let me know. So thank you so much for that. Okay, so this is Mo Ward 15's build. Just gonna pause first and check out the gallery. My pleasure. I see that. I can see your comment. Okay, so we put in Mo up on screen. There we go. Above my camera, you can see Mo_Ward 15's gallery ID. And then we're gonna read the description. Okay, PPA Shallow 4. Resolution, healthy mind, and healthy body. I love that. Forgot to mention the treadmill is included in the workout room. Room save. Okay. 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 Cool. So the front of the build will be here, I assume. I love what I see here. I see what you did and I love it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Unpause and we're going to tab mode. That is brilliant. Okay, so let's start off like here. We got some, what is that? Is that like kayaks or boats, whatever? We got them on the side. It's brilliant how you shelved them there on the side. That is awesome. We got a fire hydrant. You got your Sims vehicles. Not only that, but this pickup truck is transporting the new gym equipment into the house. That is brilliant. Oh my god. Wow, that is such a cool detail. Then you got your house. Also look at the flooring, how they have made like this pattern on the flooring. That is really cool. Yes, your mailbox and dustbin. I like how this has been put out. You have a little wall over there. We have this wooden panels. Then let's talk about this. It's a moving or delivery truck that has brought them their treadmill, and they put it on a trolley because obviously it's big and heavy, so they're gonna wheel it into the house. But how cool is this, like realism, busy living in here type of vibe? This is awesome. It's brilliant. Okay, so yeah, we got bicycles again. You have shelved it on the wall. That is so cool. This is amazing. Like, I don't even know what to say about this. I like the plants over here. They are a little bit dried out because of the season in my game at the moment. We got some potted plants over here. We have a house number. There's like a little chair to sit on. It is really cool. Okay, we go through the front door. we have all our boots over here just like laying around. This build is so amazing, right? SimV, like Moward makes some real amazing builds, so I highly recommend, guys, to go and check out their gallery. Honestly, everyone that entered this challenge and other people that didn't, but talking now about the participants of this challenge, everyone did such an amazing job. And if you go look at their galleries, they have such wonderful content. We have the umbrella rack over here. Then we have a seating area. Okay, let me go through this door and see what is there. Boots. Yeah. We got light switches. Love that. Love that. Okay, so we got a toilet. It's like a guest toilet room. And it's like, I like the color. It's black and yes, like this white grayish color. That is really pretty. Then we're gonna go through here. We have, this is the dining area. Okay, let's check out. Let's go here first, like to the left, to the right, sorry, to the right. This is pretty. The way they have curved the couches from Dream Home Decorator. Dream Home Decorator. Oh my gosh, can I stop tripping on my words now? You see, because I made one mistake, now I'm thinking about it and then it keeps happening. We have this beautiful city living chess set over here. They have a cat scratch post over here and a bed for the cat, a pet bed. That is really cool. So you know this house can have like a cat as well. Then we have, what is this? This is, oh, it's like 3 of the lights put in one, so it kind of creates like a triple light. That is actually really clever. So that's why you'll see that happen sometimes if you put items together. But this is so smart, and also it provides us with more light than just put in one. Loving the colors. Yeah, it is really pretty. Like, it's very modernish, black and white. You have your red that really pops in this build. You have the bird statue as well. I think that's pretty cool. All the plants. There's a mirror. You got the ship decal. Also, they painted the roof, so it looks like maybe like a concrete or something. And there's also these glass panels on the roof, so they can come in some really nice natural light. So that is really cool. We got the little earth ball globe over here and a guitar, maybe for some entertainment if someone wants to play music while they're eating. Got a lovely dining set over here with some pot plants. I always forget the ceilings, dang it. Even me, sometimes I forget it. If I don't look at my checklist when I'm lazy, then I forget it. This thing is really trippy. I think it's from Deco to the Max, and then they have put like maybe a base game clock over it. That is really cool. Okay, and then we have this it's a window, and then yes, also like these horse decals put under it. That is really clever. I don't know, does it come like that? I've never seen that before, or maybe the horse decals are separate, but that is pretty cool. Then you have these statues over here. Yes, pedestals with some statues. Love that. We come into the kitchen. We have a pet door, so they can like just go outside and wander. This is the second build that uses this Apple clock in the kitchen. And like, I have seen this item in the game, but I never thought to actually put it in the kitchen because it's an apple. Then we got some shelving above the fridge. You have all your clutter. I love the eggs. Like, I'm sure everyone is happy about the eggs. That is such a great clutter item that they added to the game. We have this rug over here. Your vegetables hanging by the basin, so you could just wash them off. Love that. Love all these touches. And I can already see outside there in the backyard, but I don't want to look too much now. We'll get there. You have your centerpiece, which has been customized. I see, yeah, something is different. Okay, so if you take like, for example, an island cupboard, I don't think it works with all the kitchen cupboards, only some, but you put a dishwasher, for example, and you size the dishwasher down, it will make the cupboard part invisible, but the countertop, it stays there. So that's how you could possibly make something like this. And then they use the different, I think it's one of those dividers from Spa Day or something, to put you on the side, size down. This is brilliant. That's really pretty. It's a cool trick, eh? And then the dustbin is over there, although I'm not sure if it will be functional like that, but it's fine, you know, it's just a dustbin, so it's not too important. But this is really pretty. And then this side we have the pet feeder. Oh, that is so cool. It's a great space saver as well. And then yes, some vegetables on the countertop. We have the stove with a kettle boiling for coffee. Maybe you're making some coffee. We got some more clutter over here. I love this adventure weights little jar with all the, like the utensils, that's the word. Then we got the spice rack. You have a snack box over here. Got a cookie jar. Oh, this is lovely. This is very well cluttered. And also a ceiling light. And I almost missed this, but yes, more shelves with like containers with spices and foods and stuff. And the birds, I love the red birds, they are pretty cool. This is really awesome. And the picture over there of pots and pans, perfect. Okay, you know what, let's go to the backyard. Since we have this door over here, we can go to the backyard. I love how the sun is shining on the floor. That looks pretty cool. Okay, so we got the pet jungle gym thingy over here. They can play. Yes, this log as well where they can scratch, maybe scratch their nails or something. We have the seating area. Look at this. They added... Or does it come like this? Okay, no, sorry. I think it comes like this. I've never seen that before. This umbrella has lights under it. Is that really how it is? I'm telling you guys, every time I do tours and stuff, I always see new items I didn't know existed in this game. Learning new things, exactly, but that's really awesome. We got a yoga mat. You have more pet stuff over here. We got 2 easels, lovely. There's a little fence so you can go out here. I just want to check. Here's a pet area, so there's another pet door. So this is the pet's bathroom. I like how it's like kind of enclosed, you know, to give the pet some privacy. That is pretty cool. Okay, so we're gonna go down here, and then we have a lot of planter boxes over here. So this is like where you maybe will plant your vegetables and fruit and stuff. We have this fountain in the middle, a barbecue. What are you doing outside? Oh, she's gonna do some yoga. Okay, you do that. We have another door gate here to go in and out the yard. I like that there is multiple entrances, so you're not like kind of stuck to one entrance. So that's pretty cool too. Here's a slide. So maybe I'm gonna assume there's possibly kids that live here. Maybe like a kid's bedroom as well inside. You got the balls here. We got the swing set. I'm curious to see what this is. So yes, kind of like a custom built section over here. Oh, it's like to play basketball. That is pretty cool. I love this. And also I love the way the floor has been customized. That is really cool. What is that silver ring? Is that maybe just a light? Okay, it's probably a light. But this is really awesome. I love it. Okay, then if we go through this little gate over here, we got a walkway. Okay, this goes like out again. Okay, then you got these plants all around. It's very consistent. It looks really good. Okay, let's just go back inside. Go through the gate. I see what you did. You sized down. Is it the lights you sized down and then you put it around? That is really clever. Ooh, this build right here though. Right? This is really amazing. Like MoWard makes such amazing builds. Okay, I'm just seeing how we get to the pool. I want to like follow the path, you know. I don't want to hop the fence. If that makes sense. I want to be a sim. Okay, so we go here. You got your loungers with a pillow each. I love that. Also, again, the red, white, black theme, amazing. We got a little pool over here with a diving board. We got the rose petal, pink rose petal water texture. There's 2 ladders, and also they painted or like, you know, textured the walls and the floor of the swimming pool. So that is really amazing. Then you got some, what do you call those stuff? These things, like, I would call it a chupi thing, but that's like maybe South African. Then we got the pool net to clean it. You have some towels over here and a meditation pillow. Perfect. Life preserver? Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's probably what you call it. Okay, so we're gonna go through here. We're gonna go back through the door we came in, but I saw there is other doors. Okay, so we go down the hallway. We got the black leaf wooden sculptures on the wall. You have some axolotls. Okay, some bookshelf. Yes, a mirror, and you have axolotls over here. So we got the white guy and we got the brown one. That is so cute. And then there's the crystal. That's a nice touch. A lot of books. It goes even up here. You can get more books over here. This is pretty cool. I love this wall art. That looks pretty. Okay, so we got a bit of a hallway over here, so we're gonna go this side first. So we are met with the gym room because they said healthy body, healthy mind, so it makes sense they would have a home gym. I like that there's a fan on because you're gonna get hot. And listen to the music playing. Total workout music. So we got the bicycle thingy, then this, whatever you would call that workout device. I can't think of the name for that right now. And then we have all these decals on the wall. This is really creative. I think you put like a bunch of different decals together to create this. That is pretty cool. That is awesome. Then we're gonna go through. Yeah, we have a archway. Okay, I had to first check, is this a mirror that I'm looking at, or is it the archway? It's an archway. So we got two basins over here, and then this is where the other door to the backyard is. Hey, my sim dressed in her... Why is she wearing that outfit? But anyways, the color scheme matches. Okay, so if we go in here, we got a shower and a toilet, which is... It matches because here's the gym. So you're gonna want to shower after your gym. Life buoy, or you can call it a ring buoy. Ah, you see Simmy V coming with the names of things. Yeah, that sounds right. Oh, cute. This is like a SpongeBob bedroom. Okay. It's not like in your face, ooh, SpongeBob everywhere, you know, it's toned down. You don't even see SpongeBob, but you recognize the items, the bikini bottom flower and stuff. That is pretty cool. So we got two single beds, so they can maybe be like twins in this bedroom or siblings. They each have their own fan. So I guess wherever this house is, it's a very hot place, or the season they're in is just very hot. You got all your clutter over here. So the one color scheme is green, and then the other color scheme is blue, which is also very clever. You also got those yarn little dolls over there, and one this side with the ducky. Got shoes and books. I like the symmetry for this. This is really cool. And then if we... Oh, by the way, the horse ranch floor texture that you put on the ceiling, that looks like clouds and stuff, that is pretty cool. It looks like the sky. Then up here we also have some decorations. I love that pot plant. It is so cute. You got the dragon, you got some books and more plants, and more books and stuff, you know, like all their supplies. The alien plant, that is pretty cool. Hey, what's happening to my camera? Okay. So we're gonna head down the hallway to this side. We got a laundry room. It's a little laundry basket, the little window that's kind of open. I love that how they have the exercise bike in there. Yeah. We got the laundry machines as well with some laundry supplies. The SpongeBob theme though. Yeah, I love that. But I like that it's not in your face SpongeBob, you know? Because sometimes too much SpongeBob is annoying. But it depends, I guess. But that's just me. You got all these games. So you know this family, they spend a lot of time together bonding, playing family board games and stuff like that. Ooh, okay. I love the flooring. How you customize the flooring. It's got like white, there's black, there's grey. This is really amazing. Okay, also very modern. So we got this violent picture. I love the little lamps used for this. I think that's from, is it the bowling kit stuff pack? Maybe. We also got this elephant wall art. They have a fan. You can do some knitting over here. That is cool. And then we got the dresses, and you got the giraffe statues as well. I like the red one, and then the one is white. That's pretty cool. Mirrors everywhere. Oh, this is lovely. And I saw a door, and we got a glass ceiling as well, or glass roof, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so this comes into a bathroom, and then if we go deeper in, they have the bathtub shower combo and the toilet as well. Perfect. So it's nice that they have like their own ensuite bathroom as well. So that could maybe be the master bedroom. Let me just drink here. Okay, then the last door. Oh my goodness. This is just wow. This is amazing. Galaxy vibes. I love that. And this purple stands out so much. This is really awesome. Customized flooring. I like these rugs that are used. You got your chair, the dresser, all the pictures on the wall. Then I believe I want to say it's Love Struck fairy lights that is put up there. Maybe. We got some bookshelves as well. They also have their fan. You know, each room has to have a fan. There's also a glass roof. That is really cool. This bedroom is super cool. But also the build, don't get me wrong. And then you got these neon glasses on the wall. Okay. I think that is everything. Let me just go around here quickly. Okay, was I in here? Oh yes, yeah, that was the first room, is like a guest bathroom. Now I'm gonna do this and see, we just check it out quickly. So obviously he has some space maybe there where they're gonna still put the treadmill and these weight stuff. But this is really cool, and I love the idea that they're still busy moving in the gym equipment. So that I think it's brilliant. Just making sure there's no basement or anything I missed. And yeah, look at this roofing. This is really cool. Like, there's a lot of parts of the house where there's actually a glass roof. That is pretty awesome. So that is on the gallery, Mo_Ward15, if you guys would like to check them out and check out the other builds. I'm gonna do what Shelly just did and put a cheer in the chat for Mo. Thank you, Shelly, and also thank you, Mo, for your entry for this challenge. I really love your build. Let me see. Okay, next up we have SeeJamieSim. So we're gonna first travel, I believe, if memory serves me well, that is in San Sequoia. Let's see. There we go. The name is on screen. San Sequoia has 2 builds, but I'm not sure if it's in order. But anyways, so I believe this will be SeeJamie's build. So there are 2 people that did not follow the 30x20 lot size rule, but it is fine. We are still gonna tour their builds and everything. It is totally cool. Interior was very nice. It was Simi. Love the purple bedroom. That is cool. So detailed. Mo's builds are always detailed, and it's just next level, I'm telling you. Okay, let me just check here, double check quickly. Is that, yeah, it's the right build. Okay, time recaptured home by SeeJamieSim. So they say theme, New Year's resolution. As my twin girls get older, almost teenagers, my husband working a high-stress job in video game design, that's a cool job, and my demanding job in medicine, I am finding myself missing the time I spent as a stay-at-home mom with my kids. My resolution is to spend more time with my family, doing things that are worthwhile and make memories. Okay, don't worry about the lot size, that's fine, but that is a sweet resolution. You want to spend more time with your family and stuff, make some memories. That is pretty cool. I have wonderful whims, so my sim is getting those settings. Let's see. Daytime, we're gonna make it 8 AM. And is it... Let's say sunny, but it's a little bit dark, but it's fine. I guess the sun is sitting there somewhere. But anyways, this looks pretty cool already. And San Sequoia is such a great like neighborhood to choose for families. I think it's a pretty cool family neighborhood. There's also black parks everywhere for the kids to have fun. So if you do family gameplay, San Sequoia is always a great choice. Okay, I love the green with the like dark roof tile and the wood. This is pretty cool. We have some big windows, so it gives it a bit of a modern touch. And I can see there's some modern elements to it. You got all these plants over here. We have a bench where you can also sit and enjoy the fresh air. I'm just gonna do something real quick. It happens a lot actually to myself as well. You maybe forget to put the post box outside or something, then the game generates one and puts it by your front door on the inside. I just wish they could, like, I don't know, teach the game to put the mailbox maybe just like here on the corner of the lot. Why must it be inside your house? That is like a bit annoying. Okay, so I'm gonna ignore the cell phone ringing and just continue. This, oh my goodness, this is so pretty. Okay, let's turn around first and look at the entrance. What, you don't like your mailbox in the living room? No, Shelly, what the heck? What the heck? How's, are you, like, is the postman gonna come into your house, into the living room and put your mail there? Like, heck no, I don't want him coming in my house. But yeah, let's see. What is that? I see some weird specks on the screen there. It's shining. Okay, anyways, we got the coat. You have your place to put the mail. We have some pictures drawn by the kids. That is really cute. I like the use of a platform. You got the thing to put your shoes, some more pictures from the kids. You have your family photo frames up there where you can put your pictures of the family. We have a pet bed, so I'm thinking they have a big dog as well because it's the big pet bed, so maybe a dog. And then it's like, it's so open here. I love this. I'm gonna start in this corner. Okay, so yeah, we have maybe like a little dining area or like a breakfast nook, perhaps a place where they can play their board games as a family, read some books. I love the owls, they are so cute. Then we go over here, yes, some music, so like a little creativity corner. There's the violin, the guitar, piano. You got some arts and crafts for the kids over here. There's some of the pictures they drew, your room and stuff. And then this lovely kitchen. Is this kitchen Parenthood? Not 100% sure, but I want to say it is. Then we got a laptop over here, you know, maybe one of the parents when they're doing some of their work. You got all your ingredients. The kids breakfast cereal is over here where they can get themselves some breakfast. You got the fridge as well. I love this fridge because it has like the ice maker and like a tablet built into it, so I think it's pretty cool. Then we have this woven rug, cookie stuff. So somebody is busy making cookies and stuff. I would love to taste those cookies. I see there's some chocolate chips as well going into that. Sorry, I'm quiet, still listening and watching, by the way. I'm beyond impressed with this one. No worry, Alchemistic. Like, I really appreciate you sticking around my stream. It must be late for you though, so please, if you like need to go sleep and stuff, please do that. But I really appreciate you sticking around. And yes, these builds are really amazing. We got some dog food over here. Yes, the door to go out. I'm not gonna go there yet. We're gonna first check some other stuff. Yeah, is the pet food bowls. Yes, the dining area with all the family's achievements. And then also the families, like all their photos, again, family photos. You have some art from the kids. We got this cute SpongeBob toy box. I love the swatch on this one. I love the woods and colors they use, so cozy, so pretty, says Sims to Play on YouTube. It is really pretty, and also welcome in Sims to Play. I hope you are doing well. I never went to bed. I stayed up when I remembered you were streaming. It's nearly 8 AM or so. Oh my goodness, Vinny. 8 AM and you haven't even slept yet. Do you sleep during the day though? Are you at least still gonna go sleep? Oh my soul. Also, something I missed when we were in the kitchen is the clutter here on top. So you have like a box, maybe some school project from the kids. You have your dog treats and some cleaning materials. Then we got a door, so we're gonna first check out through this door. Also, I love this door, like it's got the wood, and then the glass paneling. Pretty cool. Oh, look at this! It's a lovely blue bedroom. Just, yeah, my cat's doing something, lol. So perfect kitchen. It really is. Yeah, I agree. Okay, this bedroom is gorgeous. Like this color blues. It's like you get a bit darker blue and then this one's a bit lighter, but they work so well together. You almost don't notice the difference. And let's be honest, matching swatches in Sims is a difficult job. I do sleep during the day most days. I have a doctor's appointment at 10:30. When that's done, I can sleep. Oh my goodness, you're gonna go to the doctor all tired. I hope it goes well though. Hopefully it's good. I like all the pictures put all around, like the life and death tarot card pictures. That is pretty cool. And then we got the SpongeBob fish tank. We got the laundry basket, the closets, knitting and crocheting, so the person in this bedroom can knit and crochet and all that lovely stuff. The cute little gnome pot plant and a radio, their phone and keys. I gave up on matching swatches in Cass and Bill, completely impossible. Right, Shaylee? They make people rethink their whole color scheme because it's just inconsistent. But it's okay, like, I understand it's difficult, and it would also be boring if everything was the same 10 swatches, for example. So I kinda understand it. But yeah, we got a door over here, so let's see. Ooh, it's an ensuite bathroom. Okay, so we got the bathtub shower combo. You got some windows on top. Also, they painted the ceiling. Not paint, but you get what I mean. It's wood. They put a ceiling texture. Got the toilet, got some shelves, towels, your basin, and the laundry stuff. So they can do their laundry. You got the supplies over there, the love struck mirror, toothbrush, and all that. And it's got like a greenish color to this bathroom. I like that. Also, this walls is from the Slick Bathroom Kit. I like that. Okay, so we're gonna go out. Oh, that's just really beautiful. Like the bed and the curtains go so well together. Let's move on. We're gonna go through this door over here. Okay, so we got a bathroom. So this would probably be like the main household bathroom. Maybe like kids, because you can see they throw in their clothes on the floor. Bathtub shower combo, love that. You got your toilet, all the towels. There's a lot because it's for multiple family members, so that makes sense. And then all the clutter over here, headphones. Maybe the teenager, she put her headphones down in the bathroom, that kind of stuff. We love this. Okay, then we're gonna go here. Let's see first. Okay, we'll inspect this room first and then the door. So we have the cozy kitsch rug. These couches, I don't know what couches they are. Are they paranormal? Maybe not. But these couches, I've literally never used them before, but they are so pretty. You got your toy box for the dog. You have a leather chair over there as well. A cat scratch post maybe. A big ass TV, because everybody knows I love a big ass TV. And then we have another pet bed. So maybe they have a big cat and a dog. I mean, a big dog and a cat. Imagine a big cat. Like, how big is that gonna be? It's like, what's those Maine Coon cats? They are huge. But anyways, we got some board games lying around. We have a console to play with on the TV. Foosball table. 2 gaming setups, so they can maybe have like a little LAN party type of situation. And then we got some seating area over here and the cat play jungle gym thingy. And then you also have a nice view to see outside, but we'll check outside in a moment. I believe this is gonna be the 2 girls' bedrooms. Yes. Oh, this is so cute. Oh my goodness, this bedroom is super cute. So we got the jellyfish light from SpongeBob. This is so well decorated. Like, I don't even know where to start. So we got the SpongeBob like arts and craft table. You have the cute freezer bunny height measurement thingy. Got some nice wall art. I love this. Is that, was that from Storybook Nursery? This plushie, it's one of my favorites. There's a backpack, you know, because they probably in school they have pop posters of cute teenage boys, you know, pictures of them and their friends, all their like decorations here in the wall. This is really cute. I love this little plushie as well. And then we have this colorful pink purple bed, And then this bed is also just like a pink color, maybe a bit more toned down. Also got a backpack. They each have a money bank unicorn thingy, so they can maybe save up their money. They got a imaginary friend teddy and the 2 plushies as well. I love the Sandy plushie, it is so cute. And then the side is also some wall art. Got some makeup, pens and stuff. And Gary, of course, Gary has to be somewhere, and the fairy. This is such a cute girl's bedroom. And also the door is very creative. Love it. Now we're gonna go to the backyard. I must just find the door again. I think it was up here. Yeah, okay. So the door's by the kitchen. Then we're gonna go out here. You got a fence. Also great choice of a green fence. It matches the dark wood. Okay, so we first go up here onto the porch. We got a darts board game, so they can play that here. They can sit here by the bench and have, maybe they have their dinner outside or something. We got some meditation pillows, chess set, ping pong table, their bicycles, barbecue area. This is like a perfect build for a family who wants to spend time together, play games and do some fun stuff. Like this is really perfect for that. Okay, then out here we got some toys for the dog to maybe learn some tricks and stuff. We have a SpongeBob dollhouse, some jungle gym stuff for the kids to play with. This is cute. I love the setup with this like water rug thingy. And then you got this little teddy bear who is on a raft or something, and they have this table where they can play with blocks. This is really perfect. A basketball hoop as well. I almost didn't see that. It blends in so well with the jungle gym. Okay, let's do a top-down view and then just check it out. We saw everything. Master bedroom, bathroom, kids bedroom, living space, bathroom, kitchen space. Okay, that is such an amazing build. It is very beautifully decorated. My favorite part was the girls' bedroom though, I have to say. I love that. Okay, so this is by SeeJamieSim on the gallery if you guys would like to get this build. And I highly recommend you check out some of the other builds. They have entered some of my previous shell challenges as well, and they are just such an amazing builder. So thank you so much, SeeJamie, for this amazing entry. I really enjoyed your build, and I'm gonna put a cheer in the chat as well. There we go. Yay! Okay, LJ is up next. Let me just find that build. No, we're gonna... Why can't I... There's an event. Oh, it's the welcome wagon. Like I said earlier in stream, the welcome wagon is not welcome. They are actually really annoying. Okay, so let me put up the next name on screen. Here we go. LJ 2000. Okay, is this the house? New Year, New... I think it is. That was the title. Oh, it's a vacation rental. How am I gonna... Okay, let me first go back to my sim. I didn't realize that's a vacation rental. I'll go back to my sim. We're gonna book a vacation. We're gonna go on a little holiday. Okay. How do you do that? Take a vacation. Is it that one? I hope so. You see, I don't do a lot of gameplay stuff, so I don't know. Okay, yes, I believe it is this one. Then we're gonna go on holiday. We'll just make it 2 days to make sure we have enough time to tour the build. What? Shelly cheered 40 bits. What the heck? Thank you so much. Is that supposed to make a sound or something? I'm not sure why. I do have a thing set up for bits to make a sound. Why didn't it work? Maybe it's delayed? Thank you so much, Shelly. I really appreciate your support. But it's a residential. You know what? I think the original lot here is a vacation home, and then I changed my lot type to vacation home. Darn it. Okay. New plan. We're gonna go to Newcrest and just replace one of the lots there with this build. Because I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, I'm not sure why it didn't like play something, you know? Darn it. I worked so hard on my Twitch setup, but hey, isn't this Shelly's build? This is Shelly's house, you guys. We toured it earlier, and I was going on about this garage door. The way she created this garage door is so amazing. I think it's really awesome how you put like the archway, and then I don't know what item this is, but you took something and you put it here. I think that's pretty cool for a garage door. It didn't do it through the sound thing, so maybe that's why I did it through chat. To be honest, I have no idea how the bit stuff work. Oh, I see there's this chat thing. Okay, it doesn't show for me, it just says I can't chat cheer in my own channel, whatever. Yeah, I didn't use visuals and sound alerts. Oh, okay. I don't know how all that bit stuff works, but thank you so much. I really do appreciate you. I just realized I have two cameras above my screen. I was looking at the wrong camera. Oh, I had so many technical difficulties today when I started my stream. I had to run around and quickly grab another camera and set it up, and then my original camera ended up working, and it was just horrible. Yeah, so this is Shelly's build we are about to replace. So I'm sorry, Shelly, your build's gonna go, but it will stay in our hearts and on the gallery. But we're gonna put a LJ2000's build down here so that we can actually tour it quickly. I'm guessing I'm gonna have to put money. We're gonna put 500k, and then let's try and actually place it. Furnished, yes. Okay, lock placed, perfect. Go into gameplay mode. Let's do this. Okay, so this is from LJ2000. We're gonna read the description before I forget. I put the name on screen already. Perfect. Okay, built on Anchor Point Abode. I did put it there, but the lot, I think the original lot is a vacation rental, and this is residential, but it changes it. The game gets weird about that, so we're just gonna tour it in Newcrest. The New Year's resolution theme for this house is self-betterment and skill building. This home is designed with calming colors and has a peaceful atmosphere. It has a large kitchen and outdoor space perfect for socializing and entertaining. It has a home gym, pool and an office full of books and an easel, a garden, piano and guitar. Perfect to get you started in the right direction. Happy New Year. Playtest it. Oh, I think that is awesome. So let's check it out. It sounds like he has a lot to do in this build, a lot of skill items and stuff like that. I love how the roofing was done. It is like the roofing is quite tall, if I can put it that way, and it's like layered, so you have different layers. That is pretty neat. And these are also nice colors. It's like the black and the white-ish kind of colors. grayish, you know, those kind of vibes. Is this the new post box? I haven't even checked it out yet, but I think this is the new post box from the event. I think so. That is cute. Okay, so we got a garage as well over here. Let's see, how did they make it? So they put columns, windows, used wood paneling, wall paint, and then put something for the little handle. That is also pretty cool. There's so many unique ways you can make a garage door. Like, I'm gonna write down all your guys' ideas so that I can use them in my builds. Then we got a huge welcome mat. Can I say I love that it has been sized up? That is actually really smart because the door is rather wide, so it's a bit small for the original size of this welcome mat is a bit small. Okay, we got some nice pot plants. You got your lights. We have a mailbox as well. Very nice. Okay, so we got a very light color scheme. I love that. We're gonna first turn around here. This is the mud room, so you got your place to hang your stuff. A million light switches, very realistic, love it. And we got the shoes. We got some shoes lying around. You have some decorations. This is cute. The birds on the log, that is very cute. I love these lamps as well from Business and Hobbies. Okay, so we got a door over here, which I assume is the garage door, so we're gonna go there first. Yes, okay, it's the garage door, and it's like a gym area. That is so cool. Oh my soul. Okay, I want to start here because I saw this cube, and I believe you put this decal on the cube as well. That is pretty neat. Got your yoga mat, have your weights, got this fitness machine, your treadmill, bicycle, your boxing stuff, more weights over here, this big weight as well, barbell, whatever you call it, and your yoga mat and a cheerleading mat. So this really has a lot of stuff for your son to do. Then you also got some like wintry stuff, I guess, your alarm system. Yes, some sports items. You got a radio to play some pumping music, and we got a door that goes outside here, but we'll just peek outside. Oh, I love the pink flowers. That is really pretty. Okay, so we're gonna go back first. I saw the living area, so we're gonna check it out. Where's your clothes? Why are you in your bikini? Or your costume? Oh, this is so pretty. Oh my soul. This kind of screams modern luxe. Especially the pillows, because it is from that kit. But this is really pretty. You got some games over here for the family to play. I love this piano swatch. It is really pretty. Guitar over there. You have some deco here. This wicker basket, which we got not too long ago in base game. You got a toy box over here for the kids. This plant, a wall clock. Is this like from Adventure Weights or something? What wall clock is that? I don't know it. But anyways, got some toys over here. Also some yarns, they can knit some stuff. The dining area, that's cute with the plant in the middle. I love that. Oh my goodness, look at the view outside that window. Like the pool and the rocks and all that. That is so pretty. Okay, hanging plants. We got our tea set over here. You can make some tea or coffee or whatever. Oh, this kitchen is so lovely. Like, just look at this. It's very light and airy, very spacious, open floor plan. Love it. Okay, so we have these 3 hanging lights over here. That looks pretty good. All the vegetables, not vegetables, fruit in the middle. I love the fruit bouquet. That is pretty cool. Got your coffee machine, some clutter over here. That is lovely. We got some treats over here. I think my sim made grilled cheese, lol. We have the stove, the microwave from, I think that's the one from Workshop Restoration. We got the magnets as well. Love that. This is such a pretty kitchen. Okay, so I'm gonna go through to the back. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna go through to the back. So we got the back porch as well, very pretty. I love all the plants, like there's a lot of plants everywhere, potted plants. That is pretty. We got a tray so you can maybe make some drinks as well. This is a nice area to come and relax. Okay, then if we go yet to the right, we got the loungers, and this is the swimming pool. But look how gorgeous this is, with the water fountain rocks. That is so pretty. And then you also got the bubbles in the swimming pool, and I like how they textured the swimming pool to be like the stone. Oh, I want to live here. This is such a nice place. You got your barbecue area as well, and a little outdoor dining area with an umbrella so you don't burn in the sun. We have this little campfire pit over here as well for some cozy roasty marshmallow type of vibes. And I also love how you set this up. So you made like a little inverse platform, you know, and then put some stairs. You put this little wooden roof type thing as well. It's like a pergola, but I'm not sure if that's what you call this item. But anyways, you get what I'm saying. Then this is like the little gardening corner. I can see you've already got some plants that are growing over here. Some of them might die because of the season change. And then you have your flower arranging table, and then all your plants over here from the garden to table kit. Love it. Okay, so we're gonna go through the archway, and most likely we'll get to the bedrooms and the bathrooms, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so we got a little hallway with a tree. There's a thermostat light switch. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, okay. I love that picture on the wall above the bed. This is really, it's such a nice setup. And look what they did. They put a light switch for each of the lamps next to the bed. That is so clever. That is really smart. And we got the dresser and the closet. There's a chair that can sit. Here's a door. What is through the door? Oh, a walk-in closet. This is pretty cool. So they can hang stuff, a laundry basket, all your cupboards with all your clothing items and stuff as well. This is really pretty. And then the big ass mirror so you can look at yourself. You see, we invisible, so we are a ghost. But that is a really pretty room. And then we're gonna go through the next door. Oh, okay. They said there's an office type of study room, so this is it. This is really pretty as well. I like that it looks like a very light pink touch to this room, so I think that is pretty cool. So we got this gaming setup with the wide screen. They have a drink as well. Yes, is that like a potato or something growing? We've got the globe. Yes, a thing that can maybe have butterflies or house some type of animal. No, it's a fish tank. Oh, it's got water. It's like a fish tank, or maybe the axolotl tank. I'm not sure. We got the easel, some decoration over here, like that creative vase. You have the bookshelves. There's a lot of books, but again, this color is like a lightish pink. I think it is so pretty because I like pink. Hey, whoa, thank you for opening the door for us. Okay, so this is the bathroom. We have the rope hanging behind the door, very clever. You have your light switch, it has a light. We have some clutter over here. I love the greenish color scheme to this bathroom. It is so pretty, green, gold, white, really pretty. Got the toilet, have some bathroom stuff. Oh, what? Yeah, I never thought of this item as, like, you know, bathroom stuff. That is so clever. I have some plants over here, and then we got the bathtub shower combo. This is so beautiful, this house. Okay, so I think that was everything. Let us quickly just see a top-down view. Your living space, the garage, bedroom, walk-in closet, office, and bathroom. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, if you guys like this build, you can get it on the gallery by ALJ2000. So it's ALJ2000. And I'm gonna put a cheer in the chat for LJ. Cheer in the chat. There we go. Thank you so much for your build. This is such a stunning build. It is very like modern Lux vibes, which I really like. So awesome. Okay, next up we have xxstefiigaming. Let me just find where did I place that build. I believe it is in Willow Creek. Okay. It should be this house. Let me just check the thumbnail again. Yeah, okay. Found it. Okay, so it is 8 AM, it's cloudy, so I'm gonna make it heat wave. Heat wave, there we go. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, we do that, we change the name on the stream, there we go. Okay, so xxstefiigaming _ is the gallery name. Hi Simmers, this is my entry. This challenge was about our 2026 New Year resolution, and for the ones who didn't know, I became a mother of a beautiful girl named Navy, and my resolution is of course enjoying family time with my boyfriend, daughter and dog. So I made this home. By the way, it's not furnished as our real home, but just how I like it. I hope you like it too. I think that is really awesome, and also congratulations on the new baby. That is so amazing. That is really awesome for you. And this build already, can I just say how it looks? It's beautiful. Like when the sun came on the house now, it is so gorgeous, very cozy. Love how the roofing is done, the different type of roofs you have used and put together. Like I always look at people's roofing because I absolutely hate roofing, and this is just amazing, like how it's all layered and stuff. Okay, so we got a little car over here, we have some trees and plants all around, a little sidewalk area, a bicycle. It looks a bit small, so maybe it's like for the kid, the bicycle, but this is really pretty. Then if we go up here, yes, also a welcome mat that has been sized up. Very clever. We got some rocking chairs over here. And we are met with the living area. Oh, this is so pretty. The black color scheme going on here. The black and cream color, like very light cream color. This is gorgeous. Okay. So by the entrance, we got the mirror. We got the hanging closet to put your coats and stuff. You have your umbrella, more place to put shoes and all that. There's some stuff for the dog, you know, like toys for the dog. We got a fireplace. I love this fireplace. It is very modern. We got the food bowls for the dog and a bed. We got this lovely couch and chairs. Marble. I see a lot of marble. That is really pretty. I like how you place the clutter on this table. Like there's the jug. Looks really awesome. TV. We got the radio thingy over there. There's a clock. And also the wall art choice is really pretty, and adding this little wall plant next to that wall art, it just looks like the colors, it matches up perfectly. It looks so good. And also like all the mirrors put around, that is really pretty. We got a bookshelf over here, also sized up this picture. It fits so well in this area. This is so pretty. Oh, my sim was paused. Okay, so we got another cupboard over here. We have the eating chair for the child. There's a telephone. We got some spice stuff. That looks like tea stuff at the bottom. Look at the wallpaper. That is so pretty. I love that. Got some more stuff over here. Some wine bottle. Maybe that's also like alcohol, whiskey type of stuff. We got the dining area. I love the dark wood colors. This is so pretty, and it fits so well with the rug. That's like, I think, is this a new-ish rug we got not too long ago? I want to say it is that rug. This is also really pretty. I like the choice of the chairs. These little wooden chairs, I think that is pretty cool. So we got an area over here where you can maybe sit and eat if you don't want to have a whole family dinner by the dining table. Maybe for breakfast you sit over here. I think this is pretty. I like how it's decorated. So I've got some clutter. The little half circle here in the middle, that is pretty cute. I like the flooring as well. This color is nice. A mirror in the kitchen, that is I never thought of that. You know, I actually really like that. That is pretty cool. Let me just zoom out a bit so you can see the whole kitchen. This is so pretty. Dream home decorated cupboards, which are some of my favorites. Got your kettle over here. We got 2 stoves, microwave, tea set, some pots and pans, and your refrigerator. And our sim opened the door for us, so let's quickly pop in the back over here and see what's going on here. Oh, there's so much to do. Okay, so that's how that looks. We got the dustbin barbecue. You got some toys for the kid, like a slide, the infant playmat. We have some mushrooms growing in the garden. I love that touch. More bowls for the pet to come and eat. Yes, a seating area outside with an umbrella. That is so pretty. Some more place to sit. We got a toddler splash pool, dollhouse, hopscotch, you name it. They've got everything in this house for kids. Got our dustbins. We have a pretend play tent over there. I love the fairy cardboard unicorn thing. That is so cute. And then also a wash line for the laundry. And I almost missed it, but a toy box for the dog. Even the dog has toys outside. He has a lot of toys in this bowl. That's pretty cool. Okay. Moving in, we're gonna go to the other side of the house. Let's see here. So we have that entrance. Then yes, also a sliding door to a little balcony type area where you can also come sit outside. I think this is a great use of the space. It fits really well. And then we have seating area over there. Okay, so first let's go through this door and see what this is. Okay, so we got an office gaming area type of situation going on here. There's a mirror. You got some nice pictures on the wall. I love how you decorate the walls. It is so pretty. We got 2 gaming setups, and the way you made like a corner desk, that is brilliant. I think that is really cool. And then I also like the black, how the stuff is black. We got bookshelves. There's a lot of books, so there's more than enough books for everyone to read. And some more decorations over here. That's pretty cool. Then I'm gonna go across to this room. Oh, it's a nursery room. This is so cute. And it's all pink because I love pink. But this is cute. You got your little bassinet plus the crib for the infant. You have this little hangover thingy. The little goat chair that is cute. The infant playmat, changing table. We got a potty chair as well. The mirror, freezer bunnies. This is such a cute room. Look at this clutter. Oh, the not flower, the butterfly on the wall. That is pretty. Love that. Okay, let's see what's the next door. Oh, I can peek inside. I can watch someone bath. Just kidding. We got a bathroom. So you got your toilet. We have a whole laundry area. Yes, a lot of cupboards. So they, like, these people living here can pack in a lot of stuff. We have the shower, the basin, the bathtub, the big mirror, and the circle mirror is so cool with the light. I love it. Got all your clutters lying around, so you know someone's living here. They're using the stuff. There's a blow dryer. Got your toothpaste and combs. I also love how the rug is placed. It's not like placed perfect. It's placed skew. I like such things, you know, because nothing is perfect. Okay, and then is this the last door is here. We got this big mirror. I had to check carefully because it's a bit trippy. Okay, the last bedroom has to be the master bedroom. And can I just say this whole black vibe going on? It is amazing. Okay. Okay, we got a radiator. So when it's cold, you can heat up. We got, I like the candles in this bowl, glass bowl jar type situation. That is really pretty. The candles up here, some decorations, the boot pictures. Yes, your dresser, more candles and plants. Yes, a sticker printer thingy machine. That is pretty cool. Got the modern clock. Also the blinds used for this bedroom is also a great choice. That's an item I never use, but this looks really pretty. Laundry basket. We have some seating areas over here. We have the closet. Oh yes, I had to look carefully. What is this? It's the closet. The closet, some more shelves over here. Oh, this is such a beautiful bedroom. I think that is everything in this build. Let me see. Okay, we're gonna head out here and then quickly page down. Okay, living area, kitchen, dining, office, master bedroom, bathroom, nursery room, and the backyard. Perfect. Okay, so this build is on the gallery by xxstefiigaming_ if you guys would like to get this build. It is such an amazing build, very beautifully decorated, and also you can check out their other creations. Thank you for the cheer, Shelly. Yes, we're cheering for xxstefiigaming. Their like other builds and creations is also really amazing, so I highly recommend you guys check them out. Thank you so much for your entry. We are gonna move on to Morgan, so let me change that. And then where did I place Morgan's build? I'll check now. Is it this one? Let me just check it again. Yeah, okay. Spot on. Yes. Okay, and it's already light, so that is perfect. Yo, this looks so pretty. Okay, let's read the gallery description. Baby move objects, play, test it. My New Year's resolution is to be more eco-friendly and to only use cruelty-free vegan products. So I made the theme for this build eco-friendly. I built this on Fern Park in Newcrest. I didn't place it there though because I already had other builds there. So I placed it now in Willow Creek, but I'm sure it's fine. Let's see. Okay, we're going to live mode. My sim can walk around. This is very pretty. Like straight off the bat, this is very cozy. Very pretty. I like how they've used the yield. Like they created a hill under the build. That is pretty cool. All the landscaping. You got your little gnome hiding over there. What happened? Okay. I think my stream is still fine. I hope so. Some weird stuff. Okay, it's back. I don't know if my stream went offline now or not, but if it did, I do apologize. Okay. So we're gonna go up here, up these stairs, and I'm quite excited to see inside. I already see a lot inside because of the glass walls, but I'm trying not to look. So over here you can come and sit outside, enjoy the fresh air. We got the welcome mat, and we're gonna go inside. I love the glass house type of vibes, and then it's mixed with some wood as well. Also, look how pretty it is with the sunlight coming in. That is so gorgeous. Okay, so this is like the mudroom area, so you can sit and take your shoes off here, or maybe just sit and read here because it's such a beautiful setting, you know, with all the sunlight coming in here. You got all these clutters, which is really awesome. There's some potted plants. We got over here a mirror, a big mirror. I almost thought you could go through there, but it's just a mirror. We have a radio over here and the what you call it now, the security alarm system. Yeah, light switches. Also they painted the roof, so that is pretty cool. I didn't see an issue. Okay, thank you Shelly for letting me know. Then it was just like on my side something weird. We got some bags over here of school lunch. Okay, so I'm guessing this household has 2 kids, so that is cool that you can, like, you see the school bags and school lunches. Pretty cool. This kitchen is amazing. Oh my gosh, I love those wood colors. This is pretty. So this is industrial loft kitchen counters, I believe, and that's some of my favorite kitchen counters. I love them. So we got our aprons over here. You got your microwave, spices, your coffee mugs, stove, tea maker, another pot plant, all your pots literally. We got 2 basins, but it's those basins that I don't know what you call it. We don't really have it here in South Africa, but I know overseas you get them. It's got like a grinder in the basin, so it crushes up pieces of food and stuff that go down the drain. So I'm guessing this light switch is actually a switch to turn the grinder thingy on, which is brilliant. I think that is very well thought out. We got our hot choc tray. There's a telephone as well. This is really pretty. Oh, I see there's like another room. We'll get there. We'll get there. Garbage disposal there also. Yeah, that thing. We don't have that, Shelly. You probably have one. You're so lucky. Welcome in, Jason. Hello. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for popping in. You redeemed your poison bubble. You got 4 poison bubbles now. That is legit. Okay, so this is a mirror. No, it's not a mirror. Okay, hang on. You guys confuse me with mirrors, and then it's not a mirror, it's an archway. Okay, it's an archway to create open floor plan. And then we got a little, I would say this is a reading corner, so you can come sit here and read a book. We got, I like the pillow on the floor. That's a nice touch. This is pretty cool. Another telephone. You got also a little radio. You can play some relaxing music. Okay, and then this side is the living room. So you got your nice couches. Looks very modernish over here. The TV. You got a, I almost said a piano. You got a guitar to play music. And yes, like a little closet, jacket, hanging closet place. So you can also come in maybe through the back instead of the front and hang your jackets or whatever. And an alarm system. Then we have a fireplace over here. Finished another round of night shifts and another video has been uploaded. Well, great job. I look forward to checking out your video. I will check it out a bit later on and see what you have built for us. I like how they've put the columns and a different wall texture here behind the fireplace. That is pretty cool. And then we have some kids stuff over here, maybe like a little reading corner for the toddler, because there's toddler toy blocks. So I assume that's also the toddler bedroom, but we'll check it out in a moment. I want to go into this room. So it's like a little greenhouse room in the house. I think this is awesome. It's got also like a glass ceiling roof type setup. This is pretty cool. There's also some books, so whoever comes here, they sit and read here. The welcome wagon is here. They're so annoying. They can come sit and read here. They can check their plants out. I see some seed packets lying on the ground. The mirror is a nice touch. Here's a shelf with more potted plants. That is pretty cool. Okay, so we got 2 doors. So I'm gonna go through this door first. Dang people, ew. Yeah, like these dang welcome people are not welcome. Okay, we got a toddler / kids bedroom. I love that you put the toddler bed and then the kids bed is the bunk bed. That is pretty smart. You got little toys on the beds as well. That is cute. The little teddy size down. Love that. Some pictures. You got this hanging decorations. Let's see, we got some clothes lying around because you know how kids are. You got toys, some more clothing on the shelves, the bunny, a place to do homework for the kids. So this is like the kids' little homework corner where they can come do their homework. Plus, I think they have a nice view. It depends where you put the lot, but you can have some pretty nice views if you look outside. Okay, then we're gonna check behind this door is most likely the master bedroom. I like how light and white the theme is in this room. And you put like these curtains here. Is there columns meant to be there? Let me just zoom out and go back in. Oh, okay, maybe not. But I like how the curtains are here around the bed to create like a bed frame. That is pretty cool. We got a laptop over here. Yes, the closet, a mirror. Hey, that is smart. You like put the mirror here on the table. That is very clever. I love that. And then we got Teddy over here, some books and candles, another big mirror, a little frame with your kids like baby shoes and stuff. That's pretty cute. And then this is a bathroom. Yes, I love the tree plant here in the corner. Got your toilet. Ooh, you put the toilet roll on the side of the base, and that is also another smart idea. Like, this build is full of smart ideas, really. I love the wall art. You got the bathtub shower combo. We have some bathroom clutter here on this table. This is lovely. Okay, that is everything here. Did I miss something? The backyard. Okay, so outside here we got a little seating area, plus I see a neon light. Oh, and some string starlights. That's pretty cool. You have your bar and also the barbecue. Okay, and then we can go down the stairs. Oh, yes, some more hobby stuff, so you can like do woodwork. You got your dustbin. Oh, okay, we'll get there. I see. You got your dustbins, your planter boxes, a little play set for the kids to play on here outside, and then something that really caught my attention now. A freaking chicken coop, like a customized chicken coop. How cool is this? And then you got like your chickens walking around, and then you have your chickens that are sitting now on the eggs. That is so cute and clever. This is really cool. And look at the... Oh, okay. I see what you did to create this like wall. I want to say you put pictures, you know. This is amazing, like really amazing. Oh my gosh, love that coop. Right, Shelly? This is so cool. Oh my goodness. Who's this again? Morgan. I'm not familiar with Morgan, but after this, I'm definitely gonna check out more Morgan builds and stuff, because this is amazing. Okay, let's just check out the vibes here. Did I miss something? Bedroom, bathroom, bedroom. Kitchen. I did. I missed this bathroom. Oops. I think I missed it, right? I didn't go through this door. That is my bad. Let's check it out. I wanted to say I didn't see a bathroom for like the kid or something. This is pretty. Okay, firstly, black bath. I love it. You got your robes, all the towels, supplies, the plants. The fact that you changed the wall tile and floor and ceiling tile, by the way, in the corner for the bathtub is just brilliant. And you got the column over there. We have a shower, dustbin, toilet, potty chair for the child. This is really beautiful. That corner is just like, wow. This is so nice. Okay, now I believe we toured everything in this build. So if you guys want this build, if you enjoyed this build, please go and check on the gallery, Morgan 614047. Go check out their content. I haven't checked out their gallery yet. I'm gonna go through everyone's thank you, Shelly, for the cheer. I'm gonna go through everyone's entries for my shell challenge and then leave comments and likes and all that stuff. So I'm gonna definitely go through Morgan's gallery as well and check out their other builds, because this is just amazing. So thank you so much for your entry. And then we are heading to the last build, which also by the thumbnail just looks crazy in a good way. Okay, so it's a fitness resolution. It's a gym. So we're gonna travel. Where did I put this gym? Good question. I put it somewhere. Okay, so we need to travel. So we press M to open the map to travel. And I see it. Okay. Luckily it's here. And I must say I did really well with my timing with these tours. Because usually by 5 my partner comes home, so I don't like being still busy with stuff, you know. I just want to chill at that time, so I still have to make food and clean the house after the stream, which kind of sucks, but anyways. Let's make it daytime here. And I was late, a bit late today for my stream, so the timing went really well. 8 AM, heatwave, please. We want to see this in daylight. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh my goodness. No. Oh jeez. We're gonna... No, there's the... You know what? Let's just let it happen. And then we'll be a playable ghost, and then, yeah. I almost got away with not having a sim die in the stream. Almost. Actually, I had one die in the beginning too, so... This will be the second casualty for today. OMG fire. Okay, can you do what you need to do? Can I reset her? He's not doing it. Playable ghost, thank you. Can you go away? Now I can heat wave it and not care. My sim won't die. She's already dead. Okay. Moving on. So we got Babeth. I'm gonna change the name on stream. Okay. Where do I start? Fitness resolution. Okay, PBS, thank you for the challenge. My resolution for 2026: exercise and stay active. Voila Sports and Fitness Center. Ah, okay, I like that. I like that. So let us check it out. This is very pretty. Okay, well, the curves on the roof, let's start there. The curves on the roof and the way you layered the roof is really amazing. Then you put like all this wall art, decals, all the different windows. This is just crazy next level stuff. Like, you are very talented. Like, truly. This is really awesome. Then I see the party essential lights here on top, all around. That is pretty cool. We got all the bicycles here because, you know, a lot of people like riding their bicycle if they like fitness. Got all the wall decals, wall art. Grim, he's just standing there. He's like, bro, this is not my scene. I do not do fitness. And this can actually be like a small business venue as well, because yeah, is this ticket kiosk system. So I would actually use it like that. I'll make this like a small business for my Sims. Then we have this customized water fountain. I see this one inside as well. So you've layered... that's the light from Enchanted by Nature. But you've layered a bunch of items together to create this awesome piece. So that is really amazing. That's brilliant. We got the small business sign as well. All the decals. You got the glass roofing. I love how the floor is made. You put that spa day like little flower thing on the floor as well. That's pretty cool. It suddenly got dark outside where I am, so my camera might have gone darker. I do apologize. Whoa, excuse me. The floor and the roofing, like, that is like so, that's all customized, ne? Like, you sat and spent time like changing the size of the tile and making these patterns, and that is just amazing. Wow. Wow, I'm almost speechless with this build, you guys, honestly. Okay, let's pick a corner and start there. We're gonna do this corner. We got the alarm system, so when the business is closed, you know, they got security. Got these benches when you come in. So over here we got the weights area. Look at these decals. I can see you've layered a bunch of decals. The flaming heart is awesome. There's a fan, you know, to keep cool for the people here gymming and working out. Some more decals. This person is working out. Get a girl. You got your punch bags over here. Again, some lovely wall art layer that is really amazing. Your workout equipment here in the middle. I can see there's like also this floor decal put over. Yes, again that custom fountain, which is really awesome. Oh wait, we're gonna miss that corner. Okay, we got seating area over here with the mirror. We got some platform work so we can go down here. We have another custom fountain in different colors. That is so pretty. Oh, okay, so this is like the treadmill area. This is awesome. So you got about 2, 4, 6 treadmills in here. And I love how you extended the room by using roofing. That is very smart, very clever. It's within the rules, so that is very smart. Love that. Got some fans as well. I like the hanging lights. This is just brilliant. We got the door to the outside, but we'll go there last. So over here, overlooking the outside area, you got your bicycles. Okay. And then let's see the side first. We got some bathrooms. I love all the colors. Like, this place is very colorful. It's very bold, bright. It's energetic. And that's what you want in a gym. So we have a sim that is... Okay, so that's washing hands. We got the toilet with a bunch of decals. Another toilet. Look at the pigeons, lol. We got showers as well, some showers. got some more showers, and the like wall graffiti is different in each piece, so that's like a lot of attention to detail. What is this one? Okay. Oh, okay, some more toilets over here. Oh, okay, I see. It's a shower toilet combo with the basin. Awesome. And again, all these decals, like you just know how to put decals. Also different roofing in this room. Love it. A punch bag over here for boxing as well. Okay, now we can go to the outside and see what is that all about. Ooh, okay, so you got like benches all over there, and then like this what would you call it, like a canopy thing off the side of the building, so you can sit in the shade depending where the sun is, of course. Like you could see here some sun over here. We got the rock wall climbing machine as well, yeah, in the back. That's actually a good place to put it, not gonna lie. I just want to come out a bit to the side here as well. So you see there's also some more graffiti stuff or painting, whatever. You got some lights as well. This is so cool. Okay, we'll check the rest of the structure in a moment. Okay, so yeah, some gardening, very pretty pink, purple, blue, also very bright colors, like that's a bright green as well. This is so pretty. You got another cycling center with a very customized flooring. Like I can see different elements have been layered together to create this. It is so pretty. Big ass TV in the background, perfect. Your gym instructor bicycle is over here. Got some more plants here, and then some clutter pieces like this. Is that like the bus stop thingy from Debug that is there? Ah, that is actually clever. I like that. And then some more benches over here. These two lovebirds are looking at the clouds. Funny. And then for the roofing, this side is also like layered with all this clutter and windows and stuff like that. Like this is really brilliant. This build is so amazing. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this, to be honest. Let's see. It's very open floor plan, so I can pretty much see everything. And then this is the other side we didn't look at yet. So it's like the other, it's pretty similar to the other side. Love all the plants. This is really amazing. So if you guys like this build, BabethPastyrik, if that's how you say it, I do apologize if I'm saying it wrong. Feel free to message me on any socials to correct me if you want to. But BabethPastyrik created this build. It's really beautiful. It's such an amazing build, and I hope you guys check it out as well. I'm gonna have to check out your gallery and see your other content as well, because this is just really amazing. So I'm gonna put a cheer in the chat for Babeth. We can get the cheer. Yay! Thank you so much for your entry. I really love this build. Thank you to everyone that entered this challenge. Like, everyone did an amazing job. Everyone's builds are beautiful and creative and unique in their own styles. You know, like, there isn't, I can't say there's one build that is the winner, you know. I don't do that. Like, everyone is a winner. Everyone did an amazing job, and I am so grateful to everyone that entered my shell challenge. I do have another challenge over on Discord. I'm gonna give you my Discord link in the chat, and I'll put it in my VOD description. It's called February 2026.
Been having lots of fun in the Discord.
Let me just put that on YouTube as well.
Please join.
Here we go. So it's called February 2026, and I'm gonna, all the people that entered is gonna be put in a wheel spinner, and the winner is gonna get to choose an expansion pack of their choice that I will buy for them for the challenge / giveaway. So you guys can also check that out. The theme is like a Valentine's build, and you can use CC for this competition challenge thing, because the entries are in screenshot form. So I'm not gonna actually tour your build. It is just gonna be like in screenshot form on Discord. But yeah, and then I wanted to see something quickly. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do a membership. I'm gonna send 5 gifted memberships to my YouTube. Unfortunately, this doesn't impact my Twitch side, so this is now for YouTube. I am sending out 5 memberships for free, so you can enjoy my channel perks for 1 month. So there we go. We got NoahMaritnez, oapleing, Gabby Branda, madaaaaaaaa, and simsmeliii. You guys each got a membership, a gifted membership to my YouTube channel, so you can play with my custom emojis on YouTube and that kind of stuff, and you'll get early access to my videos that I post for members only. So I hope you guys enjoy that, and thank you to everyone that joined my stream today on Twitch and both YouTube. Let me just go back to my other app. There we go. So I'm streaming tomorrow The Sims 4, and then Wednesday I'm streaming the inZOI, and then Thursday I'm streaming. Thursday streams are going to be variety games. So this week we are going to play Weed Shop 3 on stream, so I can show you guys my progress in my Weed Shop. I've made a lot of progress and it's a really fun game. I'm quite addicted to it. But anyways, I'm gonna leave you guys here. I hope you all have a lovely day further. Thank you for checking my stream, for stopping by. If you checked the VOD, thank you so much for checking my VOD, and don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube as well. And yeah, thank you, Shelly. I hope you have a great day as well, and I appreciate you stopping by, coming by. And yeah, that's it. Peace out, you guys.